of their 4 hours of fighting actually was very elucidating. So if anybody feels up to the challenge, go ahead and roll a d20 in there. Otherwise, I will try to do it, and I'll just give the inspiration to the bad guys.
I rolled a 3. Anyone can
Alright.
beat a 3.
Can they though?
Oh, they can.
And I got smoked.
All right, going once, going twice, and so. Oh yeah, I'll look it up while Anne's doing the thing. You'll have no time to prepare for it.
Alrighty. So previously on Curse of Strahd, Nightfall, we come back in the middle of our fight with the our siege of the vineyard. We had just we were in the middle of darkness. Well, at least I was in the middle of darkness. I couldn't really see. I knew there was a couple enemies around me, so I tried to make a couple attacks, but couldn't land them. We had to. There was it got kind of dangerous as more of those vine creatures got closer. I think I heard Ez being surrounded by them in the darkness ahead of me. With all the difficult vines on the ground and not being able to see, we kind of tried to retreat a bit, get away from the darkness, and regroup. So I helped Jason, who was stuck inside some of the vines, escape, and I was able to pull him back. With that, we eventually saw that some more of the needle creatures came through and jumped through one of the windows and broke the window, and that was an opportunity for us to go in. Before we can all gather ourselves to go in, Victor decided to run in on his own. He ran in and got pelted with a bunch of arrows and some strange magic. It's like he shriveled up almost. And for some reason, it kind of reminded me of something, but I wasn't sure. Seemed very familiar. But I ran in to try and grab him and pull him out. Arena and Parpo was holding the line in the back. Apparently there was some more darkness there, and when next time I saw Parpo, he was full of needles, not doing so well. So with Victor nearly dying, I was able to pull him out of the window, the room. I think it was the stables, and pull him into it was the loading bay. Pull him out of the window and let him onto the side. I think Arena was able to heal him and get him back onto his feet. And with that, eventually, as we were fighting, a few Raven people came in. I don't know. It was very strange, and they came in and said they were going to help us. I think I recognized one of their voices as being one of the people we met when we first got here. They decided to run in and try and fight their way in. At some point, we did see one of them get fall from the second story, also shriveled up and defeated and dead, I guess. So after we regrouped and kind of took out a little bit more of them, we decided to go on the offensive again and run through the open window and get around to the front, around the darkness. So we did. Robin and I decided to try and get towards where Ez was from this new location. And by the time we got there, though, it seemed like Ez was no more. I was able to grab onto her, but I felt the life leave her body. With that, we continued to try and kill these weird plant creatures while the Irenia and Parple and Victor went around to the other side and went through the front door. I believe Jason and Henry and Wayne are still in the back by that weird broken wood structure, taking care of some of the other plant creatures that are there. We're kind of split up now, so hopefully, this doesn't spell the end for us.
Man, that's a pretty stressful place to leave off for 2 weeks. All right, would you like DM inspiration or a faxpiration?
Regular inspiration, please.
All right, sounds good. Okay. Elizabeta would like to know, what are you kind of snobby about? So if you're interested in telling us what your character is a little snobby about, go ahead and roll. Wow, 300 questions. They can't all be earth-shattering, I guess.
I mean, we in Cyberpunk we got one that was what's your favorite time of day and why?
Oh, okay, okay. All right, Wayne, with that natty 20, what are you kind of snobby about?
I don't often have an opportunity. Usually, it's if I get a gig or get a really big tip or something. But I'm kind of snobby about my bourbon.
Mm.
I don't like the cheap stuff, and so I'll splurge when I can afford it.
Mm.
But it's good stuff for nothing, honestly, for me.
Oh. Okay. All right, you may ask the same question of any NPC you've met previously in the campaign.
You know what? I would like to know what Blinsky is snobby about. I'm curious. Such an eccentric person.
What is Blinsky snobby about? Huh. Okay. Blinsky is very snobby about sleepwear. When it's bedtime, when it's time for a little boy to go to sleep, he wants to make sure that that little boy is pampered like the prince that he is. So he only wants the finest thread count and the softest body pillow and the most comfy pajamas. That pillow, it's got to be real fluffy, but also give the right amount of support. So yeah, that's actually where any of his expendable income beyond weird, antiquities related to toys and tinkering and stuff would go. He's a sleep king. That's what he's after. Yep.
I would not have picked him for that. But
And
all
now
right.
and now you know. And now you know. All right. Let's see. Describe the ideal date. I think that might be in there. If not, we could add it at some point. There's got to be some boner questions we could drop for ideal date.
Boner questions.
Ideal date.
I mean, in Odyssey, we just always get the same question, so.
I don't know why it's been stuck, like, right in the middle. I don't know if it's how... Maybe I just need to take all of this and put it into a table or something. But it feels like it's definitely been stuck in, like, the 170s for the past, like, couple weeks. Yeah. All right. Or I need to just roll a D300 IRL, so it could work too. The D300 is just a big ass baseball inside a crystalline sphere. It's like floats in liquid inside a crystal sphere. If you haven't seen one before, they're pretty nuts.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Back before computers, we had real innovators. I got a D7. I got all sorts of weird dice. So D7. All right. Yeah. Let's return to the Wizard of Wine winery and this ongoing skirmish. Let's see. And I have fixed your mini on the dashboard, on your character sheet, and on this scene. But any other scenes would have to fix it when we get there.
Yeah, when we get there, let me know, because that way I can actually get my folder back. Because
okay.
if I uploaded, when it's broken, then I'll get all my folder structure back too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me grab some music. Let's see. We're gonna play this one for today. Maybe? There we go. Alright. All right. And let's see. What do our notes say? Did I leave any notes for us?
We're at the
Yeah.
top of the round. You had initiative. We need to steal.
Man, how do you remember that? That's incredible.
We
All right.
talked about it.
Been thinking about it for weeks.
Oh,
Ready to
I've been trying to get into the habit of leaving a note for myself at the end of the session, but all right. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna pass to each other for sure. Let's see. They will pass to. Is he gonna steal?
Steal? You
Oof, oof.
and you take it or me, or I can take it if you
I
want.
feel like you guys might need it more.
All right.
So go ahead.
Yeah, Jason is steal.
All right. Jason steals, making my decision much easier. All right, Jason, what's the play?
All right. It's gonna fighting spirit to get some temp.
Okay. Remy, since you're down, I'm just gonna have you do the same thing that all the people that died in Daybreak had to do, or got to do. So you can just throw out d20s for me when the ravens and were-ravens are up, and we'll use your rolls for their rolls essentially. So, not that a bunch of people died in Daybreak, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, the sneed of right above me and Wayne is the one I'm gonna strike at with the battle axe.
All right, it flexes on you, assuming a T-pose, like some of the greatest plant monsters of Solasta. And apparently it works, because in 11, it's not enough.
Well, that... crap.
It's pretty close, but...
Instead of a move action, I will bolster Wayne, like shoot through Wayne.
Aw, okay.
And then I will pass the Wayne.
All right, Wayne, you are
Aren't you-
bolstered.
Oh wait, you probably already used your action surge.
Oh yeah, that's long gone.
Okay.
We're only a rod dead. Thought you were saving it.
If you still have your bonus act, oh, you use your bonus action to fighting spirit.
Yeah, bonus action to get advantage.
Okay. I'm not in love with this option, but I'm gonna have to shoot the one that's right in front of us.
All right.
It's gonna be at disadvantage because it's point blank range.
It shakes its body, making rattling wood chime noises, and low hissing comes from the animal skull that makes up its face. Ooh, okay. With disadvantage, that is a 12. A 12
13.
is enough. Oh, 13 because of bolster. That is enough. The creature takes full damage, but upon being bloodied, activates its tree sap armor, raising its AC by 2 against future attacks. All right, what else you got, Wayne?
I gotta shoot at point blank range offhand.
All right.
Routine.
And yeah, that is going to hit for another 6 points of damage, and that is just enough. It dies.
Dunbar.
And with me having been pinned in the back and being super weak, I can't move. So, Dunbar, oh boy, buddy. No guts, no glory. Dunbar's gonna run behind this one, and he's gonna bite it.
Oh shit. Okay. So Dunbar stops dodging. He's got one threat, no aggro. He's gonna run up and try to bite this thing. This thing wheels around. It sizes up Dunbar's skull. Knows that he'll make a great blight someday. Dunbar swings on him with a 7 and misses.
Darn it.
Give me a D6 for Dunbar. Oh shit! Wow. All right, this dog. All right, so he has 2 threat, no aggro.
Nice.
Okay. Wayne, you control the initiative.
All right. And you want it?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Pass to Ann.
Okay. I'm blinded inside this darkness. I know Robin's around me somewhere. I remember last time. It was this new darkness came from a druid that fell out of the window. And I said I was gonna go after him, but Robin's also by herself. Ugh. Oh, I also have this thing. What's this from Robin? That's the grass. So that's the AC bonus. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything around me, so we're gonna go ahead and be disadvantaged too, so I can't even. I'm not gonna leave Robin by herself. Okay, so I'm gonna try, and I have I'm dual wielding the hand axes that I picked up from Ez. I'm gonna try and I don't remember if there was anything near me. Do I feel any more vines that are like close by?
Close to you, no.
Okay. And can I hear Robin, in combat in a direction?
Yes. Yeah, generally over here.
Okay.
There's definitely some combat happening over here.
All right. I'm gonna take a. Oh, this is pretty bad. She can see, but I can't. Okay. I'm gonna take a step forward.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to try and swing on the nearest vine creature that I can kind of peer out. If I know where Robin is, and try and peer out for a vine creature, it's screeching or anything like that, and go swing at that.
Robin, who can see, would be able to just let you know that she is here, and there's a creature right in front of you.
All right.
Yeah. Also, when I clicked on Robin's mini just now, it occurred to me that I should have told you guys this sooner, but I didn't actually know it was the thing. If you don't like the whole heartbeat, spooky heartbeat sounds, everything's getting hard to see and all that when you're low on hit points, you can adjust that in your settings. The mod is called Heartbeat, and that can be adjusted per player. So.
All right. I'm gonna swing on the one in front of me. And we'll keep. It's gonna be a disadvantage, and I can't get sneak attack with that. Should I spend this? I'll rather save this for stealing if I need to. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just attack the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
So this will be a disadvantage. 14?
14 is gonna hit for 10, and that will actually finish that creature off.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try and hopefully if Robin can point out another one.
Yeah, Robin, I feel like you could definitely shout out that you have one right here.
Okay. She's gonna step forward. Well, I guess she points. I wouldn't be able to see where she points to, but if she calls out one, there's one forward. I'll step forward here and swing and try and swing in that direction then, for my offhand. So this will be. I didn't set up an offhand one, but it'll be the same thing. But we'll take away the. It would just be a 4 if it hits.
Okay. Yeah, 24 is definitely gonna hit for 4.
Right. 4 damage. All right. And so move. Because that was the second. The way we have it set up in the world patch is that for for a different target, I have to use my bonus action, right?
Correct. Yep. You
Okay.
only get the offhand for free if it's the same target.
Okay, so I already used my bonus action, move, and everything. So yeah, that's it. I guess it will steal.
Okay. It will steal.
Okay.
All right. Narrow-minded Vine Blight is going to steal. And let's see. Narrow-minded Vine Blight. Okay. It is currently grappling and restraining Robin, so it will probably just continue to do that. Let's see. Oh, speaking of, where is Lauren? Are they not able to make it tonight?
No, they had the graduation.
Graduation.
Oh, that's right, because they work for school also. Or school system also. Okay. Or a college or something like that. Not to put all their business out there. So let's see. Yeah, I guess they're gonna just choke her out. So here we go. This is with advantage because of the restraint. 16 does get through her armor, and that would drop her to a 0. Alright, so as she drops, she would take an injury. Let's see what the injury is. Destroyed eye. Fuck. Perception investigation checks made using sight have disadvantage, and the passive scores of these skills suffers a -5 penalty. Woof. Alright, so as she's being choked out, an errant vine scrabbles underneath the mask that she is wearing, and you hear a sickening squelch in the darkness, and followed by a scream of pain from Robin. And she cries out, "My eye, my fucking eye." Pretty sure that's something that Robin would say. Alright. So that happened. We gotta see which eyeball it is. Odd for left, even for right. Alright. Destroyed left eye. Wow. And that will be the creature's turn. It's gonna pass to its buddy. Let's see. I can't see their names in the darkness. Who are you? No? You got nothing for me? Cool. Alright. I can't actually select this dude at all. Weird. Okay, alert. There he is. So yeah, we're gonna pass to alert. Let's see. Anne, you're up and moving about. The other two, they could eat later, so they're gonna focus on you. So in the darkness, you feel vines lash out at you, trying to constrict you. 12
misses.
Whew. Okay. Let's see. They will use their bonus action to bolster that guy, and then their move action, they'll cash it in and they'll bolster that guy. And then they will pass to Sunny Needleblight. Sunny, enjoying the darkness, is going to take a needle shot at Anne. 16 for 9.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay. And actually it would be half damage because they will try to immobilize. Or not try, they will immobilize with evil acupuncture. Alright. So I'll set that up for you real quick. There you go. Alright. And it's pretty happy where it's at. It's gonna pass to Suicidal Needleblight. Down to the south. Alright, Suicidal Needleblight wants to attack Dunbar, but understands the precarious lifestyle of companions, and Dunbar has done a pretty good job of being like, "Oh, attack you? No, I was sniffing nearby you. There was something that was gonna... There was a bug that almost landed on you." So the Suicidal Needleblight leaves Dunbar alone, and instead moves away from Dunbar. Would Dunbar like to make an opportunity attack?
Dunbar would like to try and make an opportunity attack.
Oh shit, okay.
Cause stick!
Okay, fair. Sharp stick, but yeah, I've seen it.
Let's see. 13 is gonna hit. So give me a D6.
Uh-oh.
All right, 3 plus 3. So yeah, you have graduated to being a viable threat. But they will still prioritize other targets if they can find them. And since there is other targets over there, they will take the hit, move away from you, and Jason is going to fire needles at you. The intention is to immobilize, but only got a 10. They will use their reaction for ricochet, and then they will take the shot at Wayne. Wayne, between Jason and this obstacle here, I'm going to give you a +5 to your AC, I think. Because it's a lot of shit they're trying to shoot through. Here we go. So 17.
If I'm getting a +5 to my AC, I'm now at 19.
All right, so the creature uses its reaction and misses. All right, it will pass to its buddy over here. Encouraging. Encouraging is going to lean up against the garden fence here. Maybe climb up onto the garden fence. It's going to take a shot at Wayne. And here we go. The intention is to immobilize you. Don't think a 12's going to hit, though.
12 misses.
All right, and I think by now your immobilize would have ended. He's going to use his reaction and try and do a crippling strike on Jason instead.
17.
17 for 10, so it's 5 damage, but immobilized. All right.
So it misses me, prangs off the building or the pile of stuff where it gets and hits Jason.
It's very like Final Fantasy Cactrot. Like they're shooting a lot of needles. So, I mean, Ricochet does sound pretty cool, and that's the name of the ability. But it's almost like you got out of the way, but like the leftover needles kind of hit. Yeah, because they're spraying needles when they make this attack. All right, and it's pretty happy with those results. It will stay there. All right, play will pass to Henry. Henry, 50 feet off map. The layer action, some call him, is going to take a shot
Oh yeah.
at suicidal needle blight because he don't want that pupper getting hurt. Here we go. You can take the shot if you want. You still have access to a sheet, Remy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Put your dice luck to good use for the party.
Yeah, they were rolling hot yesterday.
Yeah. They normally roll pretty hot. It's only been a couple of characters in the 5+ years that we've been playing D&D together that have had bad rolls. Yeah, 17
Great.
for 8 is gonna hit. That will bloody this creature again. These dudes have random HP, and that will trigger his armor class to go up. But he is on. I should say his last legs at this point. Weird. All right. And then I guess he would just prepare another shot off in the distance, keeping an eye out for trouble. Play will pass to Purple. All right. So they're all going upstairs to do some shit, I believe, right? That whole squad, if I recall, was like upstairs having their own adventure.
Yeah, the main
Yeah.
characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arco was up there, like, taking down their leader.
Yeah,
for
the
us.
NPC squad.
Okay, so let's see. Upstairs, they have but a single champion to deal with. Or not champion. Oh, berserker.
Oh yeah, I remember he opened the door and there was a berserker there, and we were like, "Man, that berserker don't know what he just walked into."
Arco's gonna snap him like a twig.
All right, let's see. Purple, will you snap him like a twig? Audience seems to think so. Wait, no. Players. Here we go. 2 and 3.
Oh no, a lot of 14s, 13s. Oh no.
These guys are literally wearing He-Man underpants. So all 3 of those are gonna hit. All right. But Purple is down bad on them HP.
he will try to pass to the other NPCs, but at that point, the Berserker is going to steal. This is Dour Berserker. Alright. Dour Berserker is going to give like he got, but he only make one attack per round. He likes to have lots of targets, and there currently aren't lots of targets. But he will go Reckless, because when your AC is that bad anyways, what's the worst that could happen? Critical hit? Yes, Dour Berserker. That is the worst that can happen. He's going to swing on Purple. 24 for 13 is going to hit. Purple takes it like a champ. He was born with lots of hit points. Lots of hit points. Everybody's got special abilities. Purple is being a chancy, I guess. And that's Dour Berserker's turn. Let's see. Dour Berserker is going to pass to Well-Spoken Druid, who's the boss, who definitely has all the abilities raw that I gave her. Come at me. Alright, so let's see. Well-Spoken Druid Elder. He sees all these goddamn ravens. Goddamn ravens. So she is going to move to here. Yes, that's right. Swarms, they have a reach of 0 for the most part. A druid would know that. And then she is going to Thunder Wave like a motherfucker. This is actually going to be a 3rd level Thunder Wave. What a terrible use of a spell slot. But they're druids. I mean, what spells do they really have, Dom? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Gotta keep that concentration up on darkness.
I know. Listen, blights plus darkness, that's an evil druid moneymaker right there. Alright, blast. Okay, pretty good. The important thing is that they're doing AoE damage to swarms. So let's see. 17 damage to all these birdos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Victor and Irenia, you guys are caught out on the stairs because you guys are still heading upstairs at this point. Here we go. Alrighty. So one of the swarms makes the save and takes half. And then Irenia and that dude take half. But then Victor and these 3 take the full damage.
Irina gets a boon.
Alright. And Irenia gets a boon. Endure. You can attempt a new saving throw against a lingering or ongoing effect. If you have no hostile ongoing effects, you can instead gain a fortune token. Alright, she will get lucky. Alright. And then, seeing that none of these enemies died from this attack, that's not good. Let's see. She will back out. You kind of screwed, lady. Let's see. Alright, she'll start heading towards... Yeah, you're kind of screwed, huh? Okay. She'll move between here and go... That's about all she can do. Alright. I guess all of those ravens are going to steal. So we'll do all the swarms. 1. Oops. 2. I really should just have 1 raven swarm at this point, since they're all going to act together anyways, but whatever. Okay. So 3 of them are bloodied and are going to do half damage. But 1 of them is not, and it's going to do full damage. That was an interesting sound. And it's gonna go
Oh,
over here.
I was just moving my mic. Speaking of my my arm.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. These are all half damage attacks against the druid. All right, none of them get through her bark skin, and then this is a full damage one. Does not get through the bark skin. All right, they will pass to their were-raven master, who is going to, buddy, I guess fly up and attack the druid. Oh my god! All right. All right, Rami, throw me out 2 d20s, please. All right, so let's see. Both of those are going to hit. All right, so give me 2 d6s. All right. Excellent. So let's see. That would be that. Has to make a con save. Okay. And then oh shit. All right. So that would end her darkness spell. Which
the right one.
is hers the right one? Okay. I thought that
Right?
no, she dropped this new one on the left. Pretty sure she dropped this.
Is that the one that was like around here that ran inside somewhere?
Yeah, I thought the main one. I thought the main one dropped the right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hers has been up
Yeah.
this whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Honestly, she was probably about to lose the spell. Does it only last a minute? Like.
Yeah, I think so. There we go. So get rid of that. And then we go in here and grab this. Oh, no. Darkness lasts 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Oh man, looking exposed as hell. The plant creatures know that the darkness has faded. All right, so that is their turn. They will pass to Victor and Irenia. The two of them will run upstairs.
Am I still in darkness?
No, you may take off the blindness.
All right.
All right, so those two run upstairs, and then they will join in the battle against Dour Berserker. So, help action to make him an easy target for someone else, and then Irenia will shoot him, or try to. Oh, no. Alright, causing a complication. Alright, never mind. And then Victor's up. He's down bad hard, so maybe he's gonna go big. Yeah, sure. And big for him means magic missile.
Yeah, it's working.
All right, so let's see. Okay, so he hits that dude for 11 more damage, which is going to bloody him, which will trigger his reaction. And his reaction is cornered, so he will make an attack, and that attack is going to be a reckless swing at Parple. Hitting Parple for 7 more damage. Alright. And those two have gone. And then that Raven ally has gone. But now Stefania needs to go. Where the fuck did Stefania end up?
Is that the one that died?
No, Elver died.
Okay.
Oh, Stefania is the one that beat that dude in the face. So that means the other one. Let's see. Oh, they're stuck. They're stuck in the staircase. All right, got it. All right, so they're gonna fly in and also attack the Druidess. Yeah, that works. Okay, so Remy, give me 2 more d20s, please. These are gonna be a +2 for flank. All right, give me 2 more d6s. All right. And then with all of them done, they will pass to Robin. Robin has to make a death save. Oh,
Before Robin can go, she's going to feel some hands kind of like opening up her jaw as she gets fed a sack lunch.
okay. A nourishing sack lunch. All right. Let's see. She will choke a bit on the food, open her eyes, still be in darkness, but have the magical effects in place. Item interaction, she's going to pick up her weapon. Half her speed to stand up. She can't stand up because she is restrained. Okay. So then dying condition's gone at least. Fuck a duck. Man. Alright, I think she'll try to swing on this creature. So here we go. Robin. And yeah, that's gonna hit for 7. Okay. And that's her turn. Ez, do you want to finish your turn? Or would
Yeah.
would that have been like your item interact and your all that and pick your stuff up, or do you?
I have yeah, that would have pretty much been my turn. She's gonna stand up in the darkness, but no one will see
Okay.
it besides Robin.
All right.
I'll
Fair
roll
enough.
her hit. I'll roll her hit die.
Okay. And then let's see. Stefania's gone. That means Insensitive Druid is the only one we can pass to in round 10. All right, Insensitive Druid. Where did you end up, child? Let's see. Surely you could contribute in some meaningful way. Oh, you're hiding in the eaves of this house. That's fun. All right. So you're gonna run in, and you're gonna see that the boss lady is in a bad way. All right. And I think the only thing to do here is just to blow shit up. Would you blow up your own boss though? I think if it meant killing all these ravens, probably. Yeah, she would just be like, just do it, but in Druidic. Alright. So, he's going to go ahead, or they're going to go ahead and do an upcast 2nd level Thunder Wave.
Not to mention, depending on the work culture, I mean, that could be a promotion for them if they get out of this alive but kill their boss.
True. 19 thunder damage. All right, that's also going to explode the 2 mixing barrels that they were all fighting in between as well, which will spill wine everywhere. Like hundreds of gallons of wine. So let me do all these saves. Here we go. Save. Wisdom. No. Constitution. Save. There we go. You gotta feel pretty good targeting that many things with one spell. Alright, so we've got 1 critical success. A success. So only 1 raven failed. Alright, so that swarm of ravens is donezo. Okay. And then one of them got a boon. Inspiring. Okay. They'll give the inspiration point to one of the. They'll give it to Stefania. There we go. And then, let's see. The evil druidess made the save, and she will use her reaction to spend a first level spell slot to cast Absorb Elements to have the damage again. Alright. And then, let's see. Of the birdos, these are low level druids, so that is a success, but Stefania got a failure. So Stefania is real fucked up. Both of the ravens got bloodied, so that triggers their cornered abilities. So, Remy, if you could give me 2 d20s, and those are going to be. Let's see. Okay, so the first one hits. Give me a d6. All right. That bloodies the druid, but she can't use her reaction, her bloodied reaction ability, because she already used her reaction for absorb elements. Let's see. This does unlock a new ability. The druid elder, if they start their turn bloodied, they begin to regenerate. So she will heal 10 hit points at the start of each turn while bloodied. Alright. And then, let's see. Fuck. Then we gotta deal half damage to these raven swarms. So... Alright. So 3 of the 4 swarms of ravens have been killed. Alright. And then there's this swarm of ravens here. And that is that. Wow. Going into round 11. Huh?
I can actually see the bottom of the tracker now. In one
That's
panel.
like the light. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. Alright. Let's see. All of them can steal, but Well-Spoken Druid wants to steal more, but I guess the good guy should have priority. So, Alright. Stefania is gonna steal. And she is going to attack twice. Though maybe it'd be better if she held her action for 1 attack, and then she and the ravens did a curb stomp. Yeah, that seems smart. Alright, so she'll hold her action. Pass to the raven swarm. The raven swarm will hold their action. They'll pass to the other were-raven. Alright, Remy, give me 3 d20s. Okay, that second one's gonna hit for 6. Give me 1 more d20. Alright, that's gonna hit as well. Give me another d6. Okay, unfortunately, the druidess is going to live through all that. And then she's going to steal.
Alright, I'll spend my inspiration.
Okay.
Alright.
Then Anne, you're up.
Okay. Get rid of this inspiration. Did I hear Robin like cough awake?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Did I hear anything else other than that? Like chewing on food?
With you, I don't know if you do even hear the food. You just hear her sort of cough awake.
Okay.
Your passive perception's alright, but with everything that's going on, I think that's probably all you would have noticed.
All right. Okay. Now since I'm out of the darkness, I can see some of them. I remember hearing Robin there, and if she's still like breathing and kind of conscious or something like that, I guess I'll attack this one. If she's not incapacitated, then I don't know if I'll probably still get I think I still get a sneak attack if she's next to it, as long as she's not incapacitated. I'll go for an attack against this one.
Okay.
That's holding her. 15.
15 is going to hit.
Right.
So that's a total of 15 damage. And that will bloody the creature.
Right.
Let's see. It's when bloodied, it recharges automatically. It's entangling plants, so it doesn't have a counter attack or anything.
All right, and then I'll offhand with the other hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Ooh, that is gonna miss.
All right, and then I don't have any movement, so I can't move. I'll spend my move action to bolster Robin.
Okay.
And say if you're still there, see if you can get up. We're almost there. And then let me see, anything else I can do. I have my bonus action. I don't have any items to fast hands, and my hands are full anyways. So I guess that's I guess is anybody else within 30 feet of me?
Remember, if you
No.
don't move, you could trade your movement in for another interact.
So I already trade my movement into bolster, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with my bonus action.
Right. Okay.
But there's nothing really I can do other than do it like another interact or another bolster. I don't have anything to interact with really here, except
Okay.
maybe struggle is only for yourself, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. In that case, then I guess it'll steal.
Okay. It's gonna steal, and because it's already got her in a chokehold, it's probably just gonna choke her again. So here we go. Its turn comes back around, and then with advantage, because of the restrain, it chokes the life out of Robin again, dropping her to 0 again, and inflicting another injury. Internal bleeding. Alright, and since she took damage that round... Oh, it's at the very end of the round. Okay. We'll remember that for sure. Okay. It's going to pass to its buddy, Alert, and Alert will slither into a flank. Nah, bro. He'll slither into the darkness. Once he's in the darkness, though, he will attack Anne with advantage from attacking from the darkness. Here we go. Fuck.
All right.
So that's going to be a nat 20 for 20, and it will apply the restraint.
Okay.
And also an injury. 92, battle weary. You gain 1 stress/exhaustion, but you still have, despite 11 rounds of combat, your well rested buff. So I'll just remove that.
Right.
Alright. And that means that it's no longer grabbing a hold of Robin, which I think it would have dropped that anyways because it attacked you last round. Alright. And then it will pass to Sunny Needleblight. As Sunny Needleblight's turn comes up, it is going to try and hit Anne with needles. That's only a 13.
I'm restrained, so that has the advantage. 16.
Oh, it's an advantage. 16.
That
All right.
hits.
It's half damage, and it re-ups the immobilization on you.
Okay. It's a lot.
And then it will move back a little bit because there's no darkness anymore. Or you know what? It'll just run into the darkness. There you go. All right. And then it'll use its bonus action to bolster that one. Okay. It will pass to, let's see, Sunny has gone. Sunny will pass to Suicidal. All right, Suicidal is going to move to here, so it's got a better shot. And then it's going to, once again, fire needles, trying to hit Jason.
Odds a miss.
All right, it will reaction, try to hit Wayne. Wayne does not have cover this time, but also a miss. And so that will be its turn. It will pass to Encouraging. And Encouraging is going to do the same thing. Needles at Wayne. 21 for 10, but it's just going to have the damage to cause immobilization.
Okay.
But that means that, Jason, you are no longer immobilized. Alright. Still in control of the initiative. They're going to pass to their Berserker friend upstairs.
Wayne can steal, right?
I can
He took
steal.
damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wayne, do you want to steal?
I very much want to steal.
Alright, Wayne, you're up.
All right. So we're going to shoot at the bleeding one.
Okay. 16 for 10 on Suicidal. It is dead.
All right. I'm going to. Okay, so with my bonus action, instead of using my offhand weapon, I'm going to. Make sure. I'm going to bite the bullet.
Okay.
So I'm going to expend a risk die to gain some temporary HP.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
So that's a D8 plus 2. All right, so 4 temporary HP. Better than nothing, though.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass it. I'm going to have Dunbar run over to us.
Okay.
Just come up behind Jason. I'm going to pass to Jason.
Does ducking reduce
It doesn't reduce
aggro?
Aggro, only threat.
Okay.
So yeah, as aggro gains, you're kind of stuck with it. But like when he had 2 threat, he could have ducked to try to clear those.
Yeah.
And he's going to just dodge.
Dodge. Okay. And you pass it to Jason?
Yep.
All right, Jason, you're up, and you have movement.
All right, I'm gonna move around this
You
creature.
have heard a series of explosions from inside the winery that, honest to God, sound like concussion grenades have gone off or actual booms of thunder, and you can hear the destruction of whatever's happening inside.
All right, I'm gonna strike towards this creature.
Okay.
Using dangerous strikes.
Ooh, okay. All right. Unfortunately, that is going to miss.
All right, I'll pass to Henry. I know he's out there.
Okay, fair enough. As you pass to Henry, Remy, go ahead and give me a shot from Henry against this guy right here. Ah, yeah, that'll definitely hit. 10 damage is enough. This creature dies. Beautiful.
And if it's dead, am I no longer pinned?
Yeah,
on my next turn.
Yeah. On your next turn, you'll be able to move around. Yep.
Cool.
It's easier to track that way. Let's see. So Henry will pass to Esmeralda.
All right. Item interact. Pick up my whips off the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start attacking the one that's trying to kill Robin.
All right. 19 for 8 is going to hit. Let's see. Back over here. Okay, so this one up here, this red one, yeah, so you're going for this one right here. Okay.
The one killing Robin, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see. And that will finish it.
Alright, second whip will crack at the one directly next to me.
Okay.
Seen just whips coming out of the darkness.
And let's see, that will be a hit for 9. Alright, the creature is still going.
Alright, I'm not sure if I'm in a square. No, I was in a square. It was Robin that's not in the square. Okay,
Well, no. We have that mod that moves the miniatures away from each other if they're in the same square so that they don't stack on each other.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then I don't want to provoke, but I do. I got a bonus action, but I'm pretty spent. Yeah, I think this is our only fight for a while, so I will just... I'm gonna bonus action Presto Powder.
Alright, for the next 10 minutes you have advantage on ability checks made to determine initiative, and you can use the bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash or disengage action. Alright. Presto Powder is a weird way to describe cocaine, but that's fine. Yeah.
That would seize it, but she does snort it.
Yeah, right?
That's
How else would you intake a powder in the middle of a fight?
the good stuff.
Yeah.
And that's her turn. She will pass to Victor.
Yeah, I think Alert already went this turn. I just didn't check them off. So.
Yeah, I think all the blights up here have gone.
All right, Victor is up. Victor is running low on the magic, but all right, he's gonna fire a firebolt at the Berserker. This is with advantage. 16 is gonna hit. The Berserker is gonna take 5 damage. All right, the Berserker is going to go, and he doesn't want to get hit by Parpol again, so he's got to hope he can take Parpol out, because he does not think he'll survive 3 more attacks from Parpol. So he is going to go reckless, and he is hoping for a crit. Here we go. No, but it's max damage. And with that, Parpol drops. Alright, Roaring, he's gonna run down the hallway, Theater of the Mind obviously, towards Victor and Irenia. Alright, he's gonna pass to the Druidess. Let's see, the Druidess is going to back up over the remains of the busted and broken manufacturing floor, and she's going to begin chanting and casting a spell, and she's going to try to blast these 2 pesky ravens. So she is going to use another Thunder Wave. Yeah. She has other wall spells, but none of them are as good as Wall of Thorns. And she's kind of in the mix. So yeah, here we go. Thunder Wave at the 3rd level. Alright, so these 2 gotta make their saves. 1 succeeds and 1 fails. The one that fails is knocked end over end and is taken to 0. The one that succeeds is barely alive. Alright.
Do they also get injuries, or we'll need one for Purple, by the way?
Oh shit, you right. Okay, so here's Parple. Yeah, they get NPCs like bad guys that would be able to take injuries definitely do. So never let me forget. So if you guys score a crit or whatever against meaty opponents, yeah, do not let me forget.
I need an injury because I was critted then, right?
All right, so that's your injury when critted was
Yeah, you got one.
you
Oh
lost
yeah,
your
yeah,
you got exhaustion. Don't worry, don't worry.
Whew.
All right, so Stefania has a rattled brain, and Parple has short-term shock. Which ain't too bad. Alright. Ugh. Okay. Is she gonna risk it to get away from this Raven? Probably not. Cause she has a helper nearby. So just let her help her finish this dude off. Okay. She'll pass to Parple, and Parple will have to make a death save.
Well, can't someone steal since they took damage?
I mean, all you got left is Irenia and Robin. We're at the end of the round.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No worries. Purple will
Let's
make
see,
a
that's
secret.
20, buddy.
Will make a secret save. Okay. We don't know what happened. All right. Purple will pass to Irenia. Irenia is in melee with this dude. She is going to use. Everyone's ambidextrous in the 5th Age of Magic, so she will just attack him with her rapier. That's gonna hit. Berserker, this mountain of indomitable hit points and killing is still going. She's gonna pass to Robin. Robin now has to make a death saving throw. All right.
And a con save for internal bleeding.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright, let's see. Robin. Con save?
It's a
Pretty
12, I think.
close. It's pretty close.
Yeah, I think to avoid a death save, she could probably do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Tired.
That's fair.
That's I agree. Hard
Fair
agree.
response.
Yeah. She has already got 1 rank of exhaustion, so this will actually take it to exhaustion 2. Alright. And then let's see.
I know.
Now.
This is exhaustion. Does the exhaustion affect your death saves?
Yeah, it's everything.
Okay.
Alright. So then we'll do secret.
Do we have any inspiration? Do we want to use?
I will say the death save would have gone before the exhaustion, right? Because the internal bleeding sits at the end of their turn.
Oh, yeah. So this would
End
have
of
gone
round.
first. Yeah. So let's do a death save real quick. Okay. Alright. Also, these exhaustions, you only want to have 1 of them at a time because they will stack. So if you have exhaustion 1 and exhaustion 2, you'd actually be getting exhaustion 3. So definitely pay attention if you start stacking exhaustions that you only want 1 rank of them at a time. All right. She controls the initiative going into round 12. All right. She will pass to. Fuck. Anne? That seems like a good person to pass to. Anne, you're up.
Oh, okay. Have I healing surge? I don't have it on my thing. So, how many hit points? How many hit dice do I have left? 1. Okay. Maybe it'll be worth it. I might be able to survive 1 attack. Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and healing surge. So where did I have that feature? Did I not? Didn't make a thing for it. I guess not. But okay, I'll just roll my hit die.
Okay.
Ugh.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm healing surge.
What'd you do? A healing surge? Okay.
Yeah. I saw one run behind me over to here into the darkness. So I don't know if it's still there, but I guess I'll attempt to attack in that direction to see if I can get it,
Well,
because I can't
you
move.
definitely know where it is because it's the one that's grappling you.
Okay. And yeah, I'll attack that one.
Okay.
Disadvantage, so
15 is gonna hit.
5.
All right. It is still going.
All right, and then I'll offhand 11.
An 11 is not going to hit.
Let me see here. I already used my bonus action to healing surge. I'm going to bolster Robin so that she has an extra +1 on her next death save.
Okay.
We're going to I guess it'll steal since I hit it.
It will steal.
Okay.
All right. Alert Vine Blight.
Steals the initiative. It's already got you restrained. It will just try to choke you out.
That is a 23 for 9.
All right,
Because of the
and
restraint.
hands down.
All right. As you drop to 0, you roll for an injury.
You're rolling privately.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Alright, so a bloody wound for Anne. Alright, so I've been applying injuries but not wounds. So as you guys get injuries, you would just be dragging wounds from the items tab onto your sheets appropriately.
All right, so I'm at 2.
And these are
2
the
injury.
level, these are the higher level wounds now. So
Doesn't seem like I have access to pull it over.
Did you update the old wound?
yeah, I updated the old wound.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'll just
do the old one.
Everybody should have access. It says you're all owners.
yeah, I have access to it. It's inside the items tab.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll add the ones to I'll add Robin's for her.
Yeah, something about can't drop it from an item bar unless you're DM.
Really?
Yeah, at least on mine.
Were you able to do it, Ann?
Yeah, I was able to drag it off of there and put it on my sheet. Yeah. The items tab on the left hand side.
It's an
On the right-hand
item.
side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You can't drag it onto your sheet. Like, go to open your features tab and drag it on as a
Okay, there it
feature.
goes. Okay, I see what it was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm trying to drag it onto the token.
yeah, it's not enough. Oh, it's same Pathfinder, buddy. Just same Pathfinder.
All right. Let's see. I think that's it for now.
And then we got to give this Stefania has to have a wound as well. All right. Fuck. So they choked you out, and then they are going to bolster this Needle Blight. And let's see, the Needle Blight is going to, let's see, right here, gonna fire at Esmeralda.
As it moves out of my range, I'm going to attack it.
Oh, okay. Uh, 18 for 8 is gonna hit.
The creature is bloodied, which causes its AC to go up.
And it will take the shot. And 12's gonna
That'll
miss.
miss.
It'll use Ricochet, and it will fire at...
I guess Robin's the next closest one. So this will be a straight shot, because prone, but a bunch of advantages. So here we go.
And that's not going to hit. It's going to be a complication. Scuffle. Athletics check or acrobatics, or be moved 10 feet in a random direction and knocked prone. Okay. Let's see. Its stuff is all kind of the same. Alright, so 1 is north. So it actually ends up, I guess, pulled by your whip. It sort of gets dragged towards you and then falls prone. Alright, so that'll be that turn. It didn't damage anybody, so they'll still control the initiative. I guess they will pass to... They're going to pass to the Druid boss if he could finish off these were-ravens. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, so let's see. It's risky, but if it hits, could get some HP. Yeah, sure. Alright. She's going to do... Nah. She's pretty wise. She'll take it. She'll take the safe way out. She's going to do a level 1 Thunder Wave just to blast this lady. There we go. 9 damage. She'll try to make the save. Or they'll try to make the save. They fail. They get blasted back 10 feet and are knocked out. Alright. With that sorted...
Injury.
Or injuries.
Oh yeah, fuck. Alright. Battle weary. Gain exhaustion. Okay. With that, she's going to try and head upstairs to rejoin her allies. But I don't know if she's going to make it in time. Alright. Okay. So that will be her turn. She will pass to the Berserker unless the Ravens steal. Would they steal to help you guys? Probably. Alright. So they'll steal. I'll do a death save for them. Oof. Okay. They get another injury because they failed by 5 or more. Oh fuck. Okay.
That one was private.
Oh, they
I
got
guess
a broke.
we
They
wouldn't
got
know.
yeah. They got a broken foot. All right.
I mean, it beats a broken wing, maybe.
Yeah. That's the
those
silver lining.
those hollow bones. Honestly, I hope Broken Wing is on that injury table.
Yeah, because it wouldn't apply for you guys. You're right.
Oh, no, not my wing.
I wonder if I should do that anytime it would be a broken limb. I should do like a check to see if it would be if they have extra
Oh
limbs.
no, I'm giving the demon ideas.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right. So I was gonna do 5 or 6 would be a wing. So it was not. All right. So that is their turn, but they control the initiative for what it's worth. Who could they pass to that would make a difference at this point? Jason, no pressure.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't coming to me yet. Alright, well, this is gonna be inefficient then. I'll run back for Wayne.
Why he'll have
Wayne.
his speed back?
Wayne, hop
He
on my
won't-
goddamn
he-
back.
he won't have speed
Item
back.
interact to
He's encumbered.
Until the end of his
receive
turn, yeah.
No, he's encumbered.
the,
Oh, okay, that's right. Because all his, yeah. All right.
yeah,
Because I'm, wearing clothing and I have pistols and my strength is 4.
Okay.
I will hold an action
Hmm.
for Wayne to climb onto my back. Once he does, I will dash
Okay.
towards the building,
Oh,
using my
shit.
shield to protect the two of us.
All right. Who do you pass to?
I'm gonna pass to Wayne.
Okay.
would it be an action to try and get on his back and hold on?
Technically, it's half movement to mount him. You don't have any movement, so yeah, you can do
Right.
you can do an action to grab onto him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're doing actions for healing surge, not bonus action, right?
Correct. Yep. Level 9 for bonus action healing surge.
Okay. All right. In that case, I will get on his back. What do you need me to roll to represent that?
I think at this point you'll be all right because he's willingly reaching back to kind of grab hold of your legs and butt and kind of holds you in place, sort of thing.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Or I guess
that's 15 feet.
with like half of an arm because he's got his sword and a shield. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
shield put away the battle axe, so it's
Oh, okay.
shield. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So we
Wait.
move 15 feet.
Wait, it's an action. It's an action to healing surge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I wouldn't have been able to then.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it does make a difference.
I don't think it would have
Yeah.
changed anything.
Yeah, but that means
Yeah,
that does mean I still have a hit die though.
Game in the system. Game in the
Dang.
system.
And then you said you were dashing. Wait, no, you were holding an action to.
He held it. So that's as far as you guys got. All right, Wayne. What's Zumbar do? Go in and finish off the druid boss himself?
No. He's
Okay.
coming along like, oh, this looks like fun.
Okay. Oh man, he's having the best time in Barovia.
He is.
Yeah.
I mean, his intelligence is 6, so
Okay. Him and Parple having a good time.
the best time.
All right. Who do you pass to?
Oof.
If it's Henry, I'm just gonna have Henry move onto map probably.
Yeah.
Could Henry not see the druid from where he is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I can.
I-
Okay.
I will pass to Henry and I'll call out. We're going around to the front of the house.
Yeah.
I think you need to reposition.
First, his position here is just so that we have access to his mini. He's like 50 feet off map, and then from where he is and where you guys can kind of see the druid, she's 20 feet up. Because that interior room, it sort of looks like. Let me find There's a good picture of it. In the adventure. Hold on.
We're finally gonna see inside the house.
Yeah. So this is what the factory floor looks like. So she is up on that scaffolding. She climbed those stairs and is up on the scaffolding. So there are windows here. And 2 of those windows are open. So that you can kind of see out. So he could ready a shot, actually. Now that I think about it, he could ready a shot and try to take one instead of coming onto the map. So we could just have him. We could just say that at some point during this round, he takes a shot on her as she goes by the window.
I
So
think
that'll
that'd
work.
be awesome if
Yeah.
you finished her up.
That would be.
Yeah. And then these 2 barrels right here were destroyed by the numerous thunder waves that went off. Parple went through this side door over here and is on the other side of this wall somewhere. And then your other allies were in this room right here, and they climbed a staircase to the 2nd floor where they're fighting the barbarian. So there's a lot going on. And then this over here to the right, this leads to the loading bay. So that's where the druid was initially at, that she came into this room, and then she came down and started blasting.
It all makes sense now, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, I feel like this is a really good rendering to kind of show, like, the craziness of this area. All right. Back to the fight. All right. So yeah, I'll let you know when the shot is available, and then take the shot, Henry. It'll happen when her turn when she starts moving. All right. So Henry's readying in action. All right. Who does Henry pass to? Ez?
Yeah, I'll take it to try
Alright.
and save some lives. I'm gonna target the vine that is choking Anne.
Okay.
First attack.
14 is going to hit, and that is enough damage to kill it.
Awesome. Then second attack, I'll step right here and try and finish off this one.
Okay. Advantage because prone. All right, and that will finish off Sunny Needleblight, who has been here since round 1. You did good, Sunny. You did good. All right.
I have
Using
a bonus
your
action.
vision, you are pretty sure there's no more threats
Yeah.
in this area.
Yeah, but I do know they're dying on the floor, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then I think that's my main concern. I will bonus action bolster Anne so that she can hopefully do better on her save, and I'll finish my movement getting right next to him.
Okay.
And then I will pass to Irenia.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Passing to Irenia. Irenia is going to. Oh, they're in melee with this guy. They can't get past them. She is going to make him an easy target for Victor and hold an action to stab him. She's gonna pass the Victor. Victor is going to. You know, at point blank, would he do it? Would he leave Irenia to tank this guy? Maybe. All right. He's gonna do a Misty Step through the dude to the end of the hallway to stand over Parple's body, and then when he reappears, he will do a Firebolt. Yes, that seems good. All right. Oh shit! Hold on. He's out of second level spell slots. He cannot do that. Son of a bitch. If he moves away, the guy will make an attack on him. I think to get the advantage, though, he would back away. Because he does not want to fight the guy up close, and he's got way too many wounds. So, alright. Dower Berserker will swing on him.
It's a big risk. Let's see if it pays off for him.
You're private.
Oh, sorry. So as he backs away,
Guy swings on him. A 14 does not get past. Oh, sorry, it's reckless. So 24 does hit. Victor takes the 5 damage. And then he moves, as he's backpedaling away from the guy, unable to Misty Step, he will Firebolt, which will critically hit the Berserker for 11. That will cause an injury to the Berserker. Injured back. Strength score reduced by 2. Good thing he's naked except for his axe and his He-Man underpants. Let's see. Alright. There we go. Oh, did this guy already... No, he didn't already have an injured back. Alright. And then Irenia will attack him.
That's me.
Okay. Irenia will attack him with Rapier. Though now that he's already used his reaction, she might back away also. And take a shot with her crossbow instead. Nope. Nope. That's... Fuck. Fuck.
You're still rolling private.
Okay. And then she will hit for 4. I'm too tired to turn my hidden rolls back on. You'll have to believe me. Alright. So... Unfortunately, he is still going. And so he is going to steal. They have not stood next to each other, so he will rush forward to Victor. And he will attack recklessly with his great axe. 17
He is going to hit. Victor will use his last first level spell slot to shield. And combined with mage armor, that is enough to block the attack. So the dour dude will pass to the let's see. He's going to pass to Desperate Druid. Desperate Druid is going to try and produce flame on these remaining Raven Swarm. 13 is going to be enough to hit the Raven Swarm, but only 1 damage. Raven Swarm's still alive. The Raven Swarm is going to fly after the boss lady. And then it is going to attack for only half this damage. 15 just shy of her armor class. Let's see. So that means it's just a bunch of death saves now. Death saves everywhere. Alright, here we go. The first one. Second one. And third one from Robin. Okay. Is that all of them? Yes. Okay. Right. So, Robin controls initiative going into round 13. Who do you guys want her to pass it to?
I can take it.
All right. Jason, to you.
All right, Wayne, we gotta finish this. I'm gonna dash us. Get us to the door.
Time.
Hold on, I keep picking up Dunbar accidentally. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, bonus action take cover.
She is 20 feet up on a wooden platform, so she would not be able to see you.
Okay, well, we'll
Yeah.
still take cover.
Okay.
Just in
And
case.
And we can't see her.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. So you guys are seeing into the room,
Below it.
underneath, yeah, below her. Yep. All right. Anything else from Jason?
Wayne, do you want it, or you want me to give it to someone else I might know who is still alive?
Give it to someone else.
All right.
Irenia and Victor said they'll take it.
Yeah, I'll give it to
'Cause-
Arena.
They're gonna live or die here. All right. She's gonna do the same thing. She's going to, yeah. She's gonna use easy target, and I guess, at this point, if they don't do this, they don't do it. Victor's up. He's got a +5 to his AC still, but when his turn comes around, that goes away. He is just going to. He has no spell slots left. I guess he's gonna point blank try and firebolt this guy. It'll be at advantage because he was reckless and easy target. So that's gonna hit for 9. And Irenia's gonna attack with rapier. Well, actually, hold on. 9 damage. We'll do it. So she readied an action. We can't use the action for that. Alright. She'll be like, can I just use my reaction to heal myself instead? And I'm going to be like, you don't have a free hand because you have a crossbow in one hand and a rapier in the other. And then she's going to be like, you're the worst DM ever. Yep, pretty much. Alright, so that is the NPCs. Whew. Okay. Irenia will pass to... God, is everybody down over there? I guess she'll pass to Ez to see if Ez can get people up.
Okay. Esmeralda's going to grab the healer kit that's on Robin's side and stabilize her with
Okay.
1 charge. So if you could drag one of her healer's kits to my sheet, or want to remove one, and I'll take one.
Okay, from Robin.
Oh, actually, no, she gave me one, so I'll just use the one I have.
Okay.
So.
It's just a stabilizer.
Yep,
All
and
right.
that's my action. I want to go help, but Anne is dying as well. So I guess I will wait here to stabilize Anne.
Okay.
And I guess I'll pass to Swarm of Pros that can finish off the boss. I don't know what else to do, guys.
All right. Let's see if they do it. They need to get
Oh, bonus
16 or
action
higher.
bolster Anne.
Oh, they missed by 1 again. Let's see. Bolster Ann. Okay. All right. The Ravens certainly don't want to pass to their allies who are failing death saves left and right. These 2 have already gone. Parple's got to make a death save. Look, Henry's holding an action, so we probably don't want to pass to Henry yet. It looks like it's you, Wayne.
I mean, I guess I could.
You could.
I mean, if I'm gonna have to take it at some point, right? No one's gonna be able to get here towards to help me. So.
Oh, okay. So you don't. All right, Wayne. Never mind. Okay. Ann, you're up.
All right, here's my blind death save.
+1.
The +1. I guess I'll just here I'll roll the. There you go.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to spend my bonus action to fast hand and stabilize myself with a healer's kit as my death save action.
You get bonus actions when you're unconscious?
We're using the use an action while you're down thing, right?
Oh, that's a thing I would have ran. Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Is that if that's possible?
What are you gonna do?
So use bonus action to healer's kit myself and stabilize myself, and take the exhaustion.
Okay. And take the since you don't have any hit dice.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Here's the exhaustion.
Yeah, one level exhaustion, and I'm stabilized.
Okay.
Right, and
So you literally just stabilized yourself.
and then
That's pretty
passed out from
Yeah.
the exertion.
Everyone should have a healer's kit on them.
Yeah, for real.
Well, I could do it as a if I didn't have fast hand, then that would have been 3
yeah.
exhaustion.
Well, can't you also do an action if you're unconscious?
Yeah,
Like
but
that
that's
one
3.
or-
That's
burns
3 hit.
3.
Yeah, it burns
Yeah.
3. All right.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I do have a hit die
Not
because
dying.
I do have a hit die to do it.
Yeah, because you
Oh,
gamed
okay.
the system.
Yeah, because I couldn't healing surge. So I had 1, so I didn't get exhaustion. I spent 1 hit
Okay.
die. Oof, okay. All right, then I'll pass to everybody else is down, right? Except for Wayne.
Wayne's not down, and Henry's
Yeah,
waiting to
Wayne-
take a shot.
Yeah,
You
but
can pass to well-spoken druid. See if that triggers the shot from.
Yeah, I'll pass to Henry. Maybe you can get in a better position and then take a shot, then ready a shot.
Yeah, because she's
Well,
gonna
no, he
freaking
already
heal on her.
had it.
He's already holding an action to take a shot, Dom.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
If you
Waiting
pass
for
him,
the
he'll lose
target
his
to
ready to die.
come-
Yeah.
Okay,
Come out
okay,
cover.
okay. Then
You gotta pass to the druid or
yeah,
Wayne?
I'll pass to the druid, the one that
All right.
Wayne is waiting for his shot. I mean,
All
not
right,
Wayne. Henry.
All right, the druidess needs to get this fucking swarm off of her, so she can't really thunderwave herself. If she moves out of the space, they'll get an attack, and if she just disengages, they're just gonna keep coming. So she's gonna try and hit it with her staff. All right. But she misses, and yeah, I know it's all secret. I'm sorry. She misses with the staff, and then I guess
Now she wishes she had disengaged. They haven't been able to hit her so far. She's gonna move away from them. The Ravens will make the attack, and Henry, you see her in the window. She is gonna have a bonus to her AC from the window and everything. So it is gonna be a DC 18 you're trying to hit.
How about
But
a
you do it with
22?
it. But he does it with advantage. All right. How do you finish her off, or how does Henry finish her off?
It's just one of those unexpected headshots as she walks past the window.
All right, beautiful. Yeah, she ignoring the birds confidently. She walks away, not thinking that there's a sniper off in the vineyard, and just there's a crack of thunder, and she just falls over dead.
And Henry is promoted to 18.
He's my backup character.
All
Sorry,
right.
wrong 18. Wrong 18.
You are promoted to 18. We will call you layer action.
All right, she controls the initiative, seeing their leader killed and everything falling to shit. Desperate druid, appropriate, is going to receive the initiative, and they are going to. They're just going to make a run for it. In fact, they will cast a spell on themselves. Let's see. I don't think Long Strider requires concentration. Man, that would be some shit if it did.
It doesn't.
Okay.
No.
So they're gonna cast Long Strider on themselves, which cost a whole action to cast. Fucking incredible. And then they're going to start trying to make their way out of this place. Let's see. So that guy's dead. There we go. And that's about as far as they're gonna make it. All right. So they are routed, such as it is. Play will pass back to Henry. So I guess Henry is just going to keep an eye out for additional targets or move closer to the map. I would assume he would look for more targets, right?
Yeah, probably just ready a
All
shot.
right. Oh, yeah, ready a shot for the first one he sees, kind of thing. Okay. And then that brings us to Wayne, and then we'll finish up with 4 death saving throws.
Lord.
Oh, no, we don't need 4 anymore because Robin's stabilized. But yeah, Wayne, you're up.
Still, it's a lot of death saving throws on our side.
Mhm.
Wayne can't see any targets. I mean, he's beat to shit. But we're gonna use our healing surge
Okay.
to get some hit points back.
All right. How many hit dice do you want to spend? Because there's a cooldown on this once you use it.
Right. I'm just gonna use 1.
Okay.
'Cause I got some temp HP.
All right.
I don't know. I've been doing okay so far. So it's 1d8 plus 2, right?
Correct. Oh. All right.
Okay, so 5 hit points back.
With a gasp, Stefania would pop back up from a nat 20. And then she will crawl over to her brother and try to stabilize him. Let's see. And she does. Whew. All right. Robin controls initiative going into the next round. Who does she pass to into round 14?
Esmeralda would take it.
All right,
If,
Esmeralda, you're up.
Alright, so I have right now 35 speed, so I'm going to move to here. With blind sight, I see someone on the ground over here. So I guess I will bonus action. Can I see? Oh, I'm still blind. That's why I can't see. Gotta remove this. Okay. Okay, so I see a door right here. So I'll use my bonus action to dash. It's another 10 feet to here. Another 15. I don't close that. Okay, I can get to right here. Are they're all stabilized, right?
Stabilized and 1 hit point.
Okay. Oh, well, I see this druid that is
Mhm.
still alive. I got 5 more feet of movement. Actually, no, I don't. I'll use my action to dash to get right here.
Okay.
Can you ping where you are, Remy? So I can put a camera there.
Oh, I'll drop one for you.
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right. Seeing you approach, the druid tenses up and begins to reach for their magics. Who do you pass to?
Ooh, actually.
Hmm?
Instead of doing that, do you mind if I take my action back real quick? Because I just remembered I could do something else.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the druid.
Okay. Keep in mind the range of that ability.
It's 60. I'm actually out of hit dice, so I can't do that.
Okay.
Alright, so I dash up to it, I'm sorry. And I will
Okay.
pass to, I'll pass to Irina.
All right. Renia is going to rush down the hallway to Parple and is going to use healer.
I think he's already been healed.
Fuck, Parple, what the fuck, man? Yeah, he has. All right, then I will refund her healer's kit usage,
Or
and
she could
then
just
she'll just
Try to
stabilize.
stabilize him. Yeah. All right. So she'll use her healer's kit usage to stabilize him. All right.
And if she has healer feet, then he gets 1 health when she stabilizes.
Nice. Okay. All right. So Parple is alive with 1 hit point. He had quite a time. Quite a time. All right. He's gonna spend his action crying because he's had a really hard time. So that's what he's going to do.
Also, his injury makes him have to do that too.
Yeah. True. All right. So let's see. That's Irina and Parple. All right. Play will pass to Victor. Victor's gonna start searching rooms, seeing what the hell's going on. Victor will pass to Jason.
Alright, so alright, so 15. Oh my goodness, a wall is hindering us. That diagonal does not like it.
You should be able to jump that. There's no railing there. Here, I'll try to move you. No, it really don't want you to do that. There you go. Whatever. Okay.
And we still don't see. Alright, I'll action dashes to get us into the room.
Alright.
And I will swing, like, turn myself so Wayne is over here, so he can shoot over my over my shoulder.
Alright. And then assuming you pass to Wayne?
I do.
Alright. Wayne, you're up.
Okay. I now see a target, but they probably have some soft cover there.
They do.
Don't. Well, we'll just see what happens. So, Wayne's gonna be like, Jason, cover your ears, man, and we're gonna take some shots.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that is gonna hit. The druid takes 9 damage. As he does, he has to make a con save on the darkness that he's maintained all the time.
fucking
Still
boss.
maintains it.
All right, that does bloody him, and as he is bloodied, he unlocks the bloodied ability Cast Attack. While bloodied, if the druid uses an action to cast a spell, can make a melee attack as a bonus action.
Okay, and then I've got for my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot with my offhand.
Okay. Ooh, hell yeah! All right, that will kill him. Which will end the darkness outside.
Awesome.
Whew.
Now it's a window. Like, how high is the window?
The
Like,
window?
Would Dunbar be able to like?
Oh no
come
no!
after us?
This
Oh,
is a
it was a
door.
door. It was
This
a
is
Oh, it's door. Okay, so
In fact-
Dunbar's gonna come scamper again.
In fact,
Well,
look
he's
at
gonna
this.
scamper
Look
after
at this
the door.
beautiful handout of the door. Look at
Oh,
that.
those are super short steps. Those are perfect for a beagle with stubby
Yeah,
legs.
yeah. Again, this is just a vacation for Dunbar. This is just it's very fun.
Best place ever.
All right, so you come into this lovely glassblower's workshop, Dunbar, on your winery vacation. It's just lovely. This is look at how nice that is. They make all their
Oh
bottles
my.
themselves. Yeah, this little
So
staircase
much
down to
stuff
the
I can
basement.
smell.
Yeah.
So much stuff.
All right. Anything else from Wayne and Dunbar?
Wayne's done his thing. He still can't move, and Dunbar's continuing to dodge.
All right, I'll be straight with you. I'm out of bad guys, and I think everyone is stabilized. So, believe it or not, I believe that's the end of the fight.
It only took a minute and 18 seconds.
Not bad for a SWAT team.
I think that's a new course record.
It felt a lot longer than a minute. And
It was like, it felt like weeks somehow.
Well, you know that I'm not a subscriber to the whole 6-second combat round thing, but mechanically they have to have some kind of measurement. So yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Whatever works for you. But I would assume that this siege took probably 10 minutes or so of, skirmishing and fighting and running and moving. But, if it was an action movie, it would have been a very long part of the movie of constantly jumping and flipping and shooting and falling and healing and all that jazz. But you made it. All right. So, with that resolved, things have to happen now. So I guess we could just do a little exposition to a certain extent. One thing that I will point out right away is that all of you see writhing on the ground by the Druid Elder's corpse is a staff made of a spongy black wood. The vines looking almost like vile tentacles. They seem to wrap around each other and paw at and clutch at the druid's dead body and whatever is nearby. To the side, you see the two were-ravens. The one is checking the wounds of the other, and she is looking around and shouting for Elvir. And she rushes through this door and into the loading bay where Elvir was pretty much disintegrated by necrotic energy. And you just hear just this sad sort of cawing squawk as she finds his desiccated remains.
Jason would kind of put down Wayne, lean him against the wall down here. That way he can try to round up our injured in the house. And
Robin are still outside.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll go get him. As you look. Wow. You scrape through that. Doesn't look like you're hurt that much.
It was a rough fight. Ez is gonna identify the staff.
Okay. This is a Golthius staff. It is a +1 quarterstaff that can also be used as a divine focus. It is effused with evil, with a capital E. This weapon, made of spongy black length of wood that rise and twist incessantly, is evil, and it makes natural creatures visibly uncomfortable when within 30 feet of it. It has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 of its expended charges daily at dusk. Let's see. It allows you to perform a vampiric strike with the staff. On a hit, it deals normal magical quarterstaff damage, but you can expend a charge and you regain a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt by the weapon. However, every time you spend a charge, red blood will ooze from the staff's pores, and you must make a wisdom saving throw or be afflicted with madness. Also, while attuned to the weapon, blights and other evil plant creatures will not regard you with any hostility unless you first harm them. So it is a magical weapon, which is a big fucking deal in this campaign, but it is also very evil. In fact, as you are holding it, recent events have made this your contact with this almost like holding a hot iron from a forge. It's not hurting you hit point wise, but you feel that prolonged exposure to this weapon would make you physically ill.
Yeah, as she's disgusted when she identifies the weapon, and
Yeah.
she kind of like puts it against a wall somewhere, and she keeps an eye on it, and she'll wait to bring it up once everyone's gotten their shit together.
As she's holding it, you said it was like it was felt like she was burning. Is it like actually burning her, like steam rising from her hand? She's holding it.
That's a great question. I think given the turn of events, there would be like sort of almost a sizzle, almost a sort of you can see where she's touching it that that sort of reddish blood is oozing from it and trying to slither onto her hands and up her wrists, sort of thing. Like it is a very bad magical reaction. As you also notice that the wounds from the battle, as you kind of look at them, where there would be blood, there is, but your blood is almost like sticky to the touch, almost like sap. And you may notice on your inventory, you have something on your inventory that wasn't there before. Under equipment. And you're also going to notice something under equipment that might not have been there before. Because it occurred to me that you've had this long enough that you would probably need to know the actual specifics of it by now. So there's that. From upstairs, a door opens, and on the balcony above, Irenia calls down to you and says, "Is everyone okay? There's Purple and Victor are alright, but they got hurt really bad. And there's an old guy up here, he's in real bad shape."
Everyone's still alive somehow. We should get everyone to a clean room and start looking after them.
All right, so we will assume that at least an hour goes by, and you guys, if you're unconscious, you are awake with 1 hit point because role playing, and the were-raven that was knocked out would wake up, and then you could sort of discuss the aftermath of everything that has sort of transpired here. I guess we could just use. I guess we could just hang out on this map right here. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
I'm not very big.
Yeah, hold on. I'll increase the size of everybody.
Mass edit.
There we go. All right. Okay, so Adrian survived, and he turns back into his. Hey, buddy. I said your human form. Turn back to your human form. So, like, Foundry 10 no longer respects like default tokens on like shifting tokens, which is a real pain in the ass for this campaign specifically.
I think the because wildcard hasn't been supported, but I think somebody picked it up. And there's a new one. I think somebody picked it up and there's a new one. Yeah.
So I have to go find a new one. Fuck. Let me add that to the grocery list. Fucking Foundry. Alright. I gotta find a new default. So now I have to remember, you know, there's quite a few shape changers in this campaign. Yeah, so I have to like drag everyone in hidden and then see what they fucking look like and then turn them into themselves. But it's such a habit that I haven't had to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Let's see. And then this dude. All right. All right.
Crash, I'll choose fire for the last one.
Oh, okay. It's a hard choice in this campaign.
It's a hard choice in this campaign, yeah.
Yes. All right, and then poor Elver is so dead. Okay. All right, so you can drag Minnie out to this scene if you would like. You should be able to see without a Minnie, but if you want a Minnie on the scene to feel more immersed, you certainly can. After the time has been spent to rest. Purple boarding service is nice. After the time has been spent to rest, stowing her grief and tending to her brother and her father, Stefania, in her human form, looks to all of you and says, You have done it. You have helped us reclaim our home and driven off or destroyed the faithless who came here. I wish the losses had not been so great. Everyone seems so hurt. And we have lost Elvir. But allow me to introduce my father. And this old ass silver fox, he looks just beat to shit, like he's just carrying around, I don't know, 6 stacks out of 10 of exhaustion, badly beaten, the whole deal. He looks at all of you and says, hold on, what does he say? Hold on. Okay. He says, you came to our aid, and my no good son and his no good wife were the ones to hire you. That's what the chatty redhead was saying.
Yes, Erwin
Yeah.
and Danica sent their worries and hired us.
Well, it is good that they did. You have come, perhaps, just in time. I would not have lasted much longer. But what's worse, and this particular vat has been busted everywhere. So that's whatever. This one's destroyed. These two are intact though. He says, the wine, they poisoned it. They intended to resume the delivery route and take the poisoned wine to Valakai. Though I know not why, other than to spread pain and death and misfortune. Thank you. You did not just save me. You did not just save our home, but you saved perhaps hundreds of lives. I'm sure the Baron of Valakai will be very pleased with you. I know that my son and his wife hired you, but you have earned more than whatever reward they offered you. I would gladly repay your kindness. You may stay here and recover from your wounds as long as you need to. When we have buried our dead and ensured the safety of the children, I will arrange for the delivery of our winery's last and final delivery of wine. And he looks really sad and sort of defeated when he says that.
Fast.
I cannot
Hey, Lord.
imagine that with our workers slain and our facility destroyed and the wine stones missing, that there is no future left for us. But
The wine
we,
is very important to all of Barovia.
of course, and that is why we've been providing it for generations, for no profit at all, to all who dwell in this realm. But the grapes that will be harvested and the wine that will be made, well, that will be it.
Unless the wine stones are recovered. Could you then make more?
Oh man, he makes a face like, wouldn't that be nice kind of face, but like shit in one hand, wishes in the other kind of thing. And he just says, yes, well, that could solve the problem. Absolutely. It could solve a lot of problems. But we know not where the stones have gone, other than the one most recently taken by the Faithless. They intend to use it in some dark ritual, honoring the Dark Lord. They've taken it to their home in Yester Hill. And you see Yester Hill is in bold blue font when he says that.
Is that up north?
It is south of here, in the Hilllands, deep within the Faithless territory. I believe a second wine stone was taken by the scarecrow servants of Bava Lysaga. And despite your determination. I do not think that you are strong enough to face her. The third stone's disappearance remains a mystery.
How many stones would you need to eke out even some kind of production?
A single stone could help us prevent the crops we do have from withering and dying on the vine. A second stone would bolster them through the winter and ensure that they renew in the spring. All three would bring production back to its full and blessed amount. He kind of winces at his many wounds. But he kind of seems like thoughtful. I wonder if the time for those stones draws to a close. And he kind of eyes all of you, and he says, outsiders. Very strange outsiders. I have seen many in my long life. But there does seem to be something different about you. Yeah.
Can I insight him when he said the like stones may no longer be of use?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. So with that check, he seems to know that the stones have another purpose beyond the bolstering of the land and the crops. And that it may relate to the goings on that are happening in the world. Like big major like plot point shit. Like these aren't just little MacGuffins.
Yeah.
These are big MacGuffins.
These stones could power the fields. What else could they do? They seem powerful.
They are ancient relics. Holdouts from the people who lived here before our ancestors. They are attuned to the land in a way that rivals even the Dark Lord.
Could they be used against him?
He stares at you hard, and he says, it is rumored that they can, yes. But in doing so, they would be destroyed. They are also objects of great power. When carried and attuned to one's being, they can provide abilities, magics, that you might normally have no chance of mastering.
I
Is
appreciate
Victor here
you.
for this conversation?
Oh, yeah. Victor is listening with rapt attention.
Okay, well, shit.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing all this with us. The stones may be in our path.
But we should rest and we can corroborate in the coming days and get to know you and your family.
Yes. Unfortunately, you know us a bit too well. You have seen our curse. I want you to understand that we are not like the wolves. We are not monsters. Our curse has been mastered throughout our history and our bloodline. We are forces for good in this dark realm. There is an order across all of Barovia. The Order of the Feather.
Ravens are a sign of good luck.
Yes, and they are our servants and allies against the darkness. There is one who has taken a great interest in you. She told me of your arrival.
The one with the blue-tipped wings?
He chuckles, says, yes.
We know a little of conquering curses and using them for beyond their purpose.
If word got out of our abilities, we would become a target of many evil forces, more so than we currently have. And we might lose the trust of the people who have superstitious beliefs. I need your discretion in this.
Of course. I give you my word as a man that your ailments shall not leave this room.
Then you are considered allies of the Order of the Feather. From this day forth, we will do what we can to aid you, unless you walk a path of darkness. Then we will destroy you.
I believe our path sets us towards dispelling darkness.
A lofty goal that the occasional group of outsiders takes upon themselves. But it always ends in failure. Perhaps you will be different. Or perhaps you will at least do some good before your lights burn out. Now, where are my grandchildren? Get them out of the fields. We will make warm food, many fires, that we might warm ourselves. And Stefania nods and rushes off to get her husband and the kids. Davian goes to the remains of his son and just sort of holds his mummified corpse and just sort of murmurs to him in a secret language. That does not sound like the Druidic, but something else.
When they leave us,
Mhm.
as they'll say, that druid left behind her weapon. I don't. It's very powerful, but if you try to harness its power, you'll go mad.
Is there a way to safely dispose of it?
What do you mean harness its power?
I took a look at it. It's disgusting. But
So unlike most magic items in the 5th Age of Magic, the Gulthia's staff can be broken with an action by a creature of good alignment, or someone that considers themselves of good alignment, or that the DM considers to be of good alignment, by just willfully, essentially breaking it over your knee, sort of thing.
I think I could maybe break it, and I would want to break it.
But magic item.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
I wouldn't do it without
We
everyone's approval. Something like that, it's hard to find.
we don't need a madness affecting us. We need to be a clear mind and thought if we want to achieve what we want.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, if it sounds like it's going to cause more problems than solve, then it's a liability, not an asset.
I say we destroy it. Break it. Burn it. Bury it. Whatever it needs to be done.
Well, that's
I'm
It's a
okay
majority.
with that.
I'll try to destroy it.
I mean, Anne, Robin,
Yeah, it's just some weird stick. So
okay.
Alright, as a walk down to where she leaned the staff against the wall, she'll pick it up and she'll try to stab it across her knee.
Okay. It lets out a horrible mewling scream as you do, and it gushes an oily, like reddish black blood. But it eventually goes still, and then rapidly just disintegrates into an oily mess.
Jesus! Is it dead?
You sense, with your identify and having recent things that have happened to you and the act of destroying this, that this staff, when used by a faithless druid, is what creates the blights, and that the destruction of the staff would actually destroy any blights made by the staff.
That's good.
In case you encounter something like this again.
sound
What
like
do you
you're
mean in case? You mean when?
What?
I'll
Sound
let
like-
I'll let people know if we ever fight anything like this again. Breaking this staff will end the blights. So if you can, do.
So if we run into blights, there's probably a leader, so go for the head of the snake, is what you're saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, we should find a room that's not occupied at least. And I know Purple Arena and everyone is quite in need of at least medical attention.
Yes, I need to rest them.
It ain't much, but each of you receives, for the destruction of the Gulthia staff, a very small one-time boon. I will add it to your character sheets.
I'm gonna go around and harvest what usable material is left behind by the blights, if anything.
and I
Like
guess
victory, if possible.
Anne would want to try and get a great axe from one of the
Yeah, if you
Berserkers.
check the treasure chest, they're pretty good.
It is called the Fane's Boon. And it's essentially just a bonus action or action 1d4 plus 1 to heal. So, again, it ain't great, but it's something.
I mean, it's better than nothing. It could come in clutch.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but you feel this this boon kind of wash over you in the with the destruction of the staff. So let's see. I'm kind of going through all the peeps you fought for their gear and stuff, because I know that, you know, resources are kind of tight. So most of their armor is pretty beat to shit. The druids, OOC, the druids in the setting can't wild shape. I think I've told you guys this.
Yeah.
They use their wild shape charges to get a no concentration bark skin, which is not a bad trade, honestly. Actually, it's a pretty bad trade because wild shape's pretty fucking good. But it's better than nothing. So they don't really wear anything besides like tattered rags and, you know, that kind of thing. The scouts had some leather armor on them that might be repairable, but there was really nothing of note. But the longbows are a nice drop. The silvered arrows and the silvered great axes are real nice. So there is that, and that was part of why the Were Ravens had so much trouble dealing with these guys. Is one, Were Ravens don't have very good stats, and two, I mean,
We noticed.
yeah. Flying is very powerful. But it doesn't really help you against crazy fucking druids. Apparently, you know, that's where it sort of ends. So yeah, the silvered weapons were brought here. It's interesting because these individuals would, as a culture, not really practice like too much smithing and things like that. So they were likely provided these silvered objects. They did not make them themselves. Is sort of discourse that would come up during like dinner that night or whatever with the Mardikovs, as they're kind of discussing the different things that have happened.
So
Okay.
these are arrows, silvered arrows, not bolts.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
And we'll hand your hand axes back. As
Oh. I was wondering where those went. Thank you.
I could have sworn you you didn't make it.
Well, we could talk.
And the blights have drops that could be useful.
I have
guess.
herbalism, if that is what
Mhm.
is used to harvest blights.
Yeah. So, let's see. The needle blights, best you could do is you can make some darts out of their needles. The twig blights, can basically be used as druidic focuses. Now the vine blights, on the other hand, they're vines, and God, there was, I want to say, 8 vine blights altogether. So
Give or take.
give me 8d2s. 8d2s. And then somebody else give me 8d4s. Okay. Alright, so there was 14 blight vines. And those count as 20-foot silk rope, essentially.
Oh wow.
And then there was 14 blight buds. And those have the nature, plant, and acid tags for crafting. And also potent acid, and also boost acid spells if used as a component. All right, and then let's see. Go ahead and give me 10 d4s. Anybody? I'll take 10
All right,
d4s.
there you go.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that was.
All right, 25. Okay. All right, so 25 blight needles, and these blight needles would have the nature / plant tag on them for crafting, and easily made into dart. And then for the twig blights, again, give me 10 d4s. Okay. So 24 blight twigs. All right, and these have the nature, the plant, and the necrotic tags. And then can also be used as druidic focus. All right. So that's like the stuff you're able to sort of harvest from the blights and the druids. Nobody's doing magical cooking, right?
I think Wayne will be ready to start magical cooking by the time we
All
knock
right.
on Strahd's door.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I mean, Wayne is trying to learn how to cook. Yes.
Okay, because like I didn't know if you were doing magical cooking if you were going down the cannibalism route, because then you could get some stuff off the people, but I don't know.
I think all my characters will embrace my view on cannibalism, which is no.
Okay, fair.
I
Alright.
don't think Ez would
All right.
be okay with that.
You know, different groups they approach things differently. So
Oh, I don't.
Also give me 12d6. 12d6. Goddamn. Oh wow.
Someone beat me to it.
All right, that's
Hey,
fine. I'll
take the first one.
So, 50 rations.
Yeah.
The ration
forever.
the rations are
Can't carry all of that.
in parentheses dried meat.
Yeah, we can't carry that at all.
Okay.
Dried
So that
meat
just
in
means,
parentheses.
like
Yes.
beef jerky.
In parentheses.
Sure. Yes.
Where
You
did
are
we
unintelligent.
where did we harvest this from?
It's Soylent Druid.
This is from the druid supplies.
Okay.
Okay, maybe it's not Soylent Druid, but it's definitely Soylent Green.
I see what you did
Impossible
there.
jerky.
All right. So that should be all of the druid loot. Again, they don't really need much. The land provides kind of deal. And I guess if you want their cool skull helmets, so we'll put we'll say maybe
Only if they give bonuses.
nope. I'll just say
Robin will probably
Thorax,
take one.
druid skull.
Well,
mask.
I mean,
I'll take one. I'll take
Come
it.
off.
We could probably use
I'll
this
give
later.
you a bonus if it's a skull.
Also, if we ever have to do some if we ever have to do some disguising stuff,
Okay.
Yeah, with our very charismatic stealth.
if Wayne ever has to do some disguising stuff,
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Robin's
Yeah, we
pretty
might need to-
charismatic.
Add intimidation to initiative or something.
All right.
I'm just
I mean,
saying, I think
it's not a bad idea. I mean, we could just toss it on the cart for now.
yeah, I'm adding the stuff to the purple
Okay.
order service. 24.
If at all possible, Wayne would ask if he could partake in some of that silk rope, because he definitely like to carry less
Well-
weight.
It's mines, but yes, you can definitely. I don't know how we'll be able to carry all of this.
Well, I mean, the rope I have is kind of heavy. I mean, if that looks like a good bit lighter and just as strong, I could use that for a lasso instead of this.
So, combining these into a single rope would be under crafting stuff. So let's see. I think that would probably just fall under general crafting as rope. So, yeah.
Did you already take your hand axes back, Ezra? I can send them over.
All right, so let me give you a heads up. Henry doing great. However, Henry bullet supply down to 8 bullets. Victor Valakovich, buddy. So Victor has been healed. He has tremors. Ranged ranged attack rolls are made at disadvantage every time you use. I should have paid close attention. Oh well. Including making an attack with a held weapon, he has to make a con save, and a failure you drop it. And then he's got 1 level of stress exhaustion, and he's got a collapsed lung. He gains exhaustion until his injury is healed. He cannot recover any exhaustion until he heals that. And Irenia doing great. And then Parple, let me clear some of his shit here. He isn't prone. I don't think his speed is still down anymore. All right, and then he has 2 injuries. He's got short-term shock when you first regain consciousness, so that would be gone. And then, so his only lingering injury is disrupted equilibrium. Every time the creature takes a dash action, they must succeed on a DC 15 dex save or fall prone and lose the dash movement. And of course, all the wounds that they have acquired that they'll need to deal with. So I don't know how long you guys will need to rest, but they certainly are beat up, right? At least two of your allies. So they would probably want to spend time resting if that is okay with you guys. But they will follow you guys wherever you go.
It took us 2 days to get here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, day and change. Yeah, 2 days.
Now that we've taken care of everything, is this place considered a sanctuary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I think we should just rest up till everybody is fully ready to go, if they'll have us.
Now, like the rest of the world, you know, will keep moving on. Any events that you guys have triggered by traveling somewhere will progress on the calendar, that sort of thing. But you need to take care of yourselves first and foremost.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm not worrying about the world.
Also,
I played
you
that
got-
game before.
You guys got a mini milestone. Collect 2 more mini milestones, and you get another level up. Pretty exciting. Wait, no, sorry. You guys were only at 1 mini milestone. Shit. Did you skip all the content? Let's see. Oh yeah, so you recruited Victor, which was a mini milestone, and now you have saved Davian, so that's a second one. So you only need 1 more, and then you guys will level up. So 1 more mini milestone, and you will level up. And I'll tell you, each winestone is a mini milestone. So you are, I mean, you're keenly aware of their importance. So
Well, so I think we've got a couple of options. We could take these silvered weapons and try to get back my cart, or go and pursue the stone that we know of.
Oh, during the time that you're resting, the Martikovs will not so subtly press that if you are looking for a cause and looking for a righteous path that's journeying south to Yester Hill and stopping the druids' plans and retrieving the Winestone would be incredible. So they just kind of throw that out there. They don't really have a lot of advice for how to do it, but man, it'd be fucking awesome if you did. But they do all agree you are not strong enough to face Baba Lysaga, and you should avoid her territory and her at all costs.
And that's far southeast, right?
That is
They marked it
yeah,
out on the map.
it's kind of directly east of where you guys are. Yeah, I can put you guys on the map real quick.
Can
Yeah,
you
that'd be
point it out on
helpful.
the map that we have? Oh, I guess
Yeah,
I'll
have them
throw it.
point it out where they think
Yeah, sure.
stuff is.
All right, so the
We
ruins
got all
of
this territory.
Berez is where her territory is. So
Baba Yaga. Okay.
yeah, so Baba Lysaga is over there, and then Yester Hill is right around here. Sadly, I don't think we could type because in Foundry 10, I still can't get any of the drawing and typing tools to work properly. So I guess we'll just draw it by hand with the marker.
Oh well, Robin was like copying.
I know, but like
old
I
ones?
can't even get shit to update anymore in Foundry 10. It's
Oh.
horrible. Yeah,
Oh, that's strange.
it's very frustrating. Yeah, see if you can get it to work, but like I haven't been able to get any text tools to work in 10. So, and I haven't really had the time or the energy to sit down and figure it out.
Yester Hill, right?
Hey, somebody got it to work.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
It wasn't that.
yeah, I could do it too.
So what I did was I went to the draw text. I made a box. I double clicked inside it, and then I went to the text tab, and where it said text label, I typed in the text.
Interesting, and it lets you update it.
Yeah.
Yep, and then when I hit update drawing, it worked.
Let me try it. Maybe it got fixed in. I've been running updates religiously, hoping that like some of the issues I have will be resolved by updates. Let me see if I can get it to work.
I can see if I can get rid of that border. With 0 update. Okay, there we go.
So I'm hitting update, and it's not updating for me.
Oh,
That's strange.
Why would it not work for the GM, but it would work for the players?
have you made yourself a trusted player?
I don't know.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm hitting like enter. I'm hitting update drawing. Nothing.
I don't know how Robin was doing those cool circle things,
It's a
but
bullet. We got to go online and look up bullet, and then
can you
Yeah.
do the bullet? I'll do the Yester Hill. You do the. Did I spell Yester Hill right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could have been a map note too that she added.
All
It's
right.
super Simple.
So I vote we go Yester Hill, and then because we can go get fucked up at Yester Hill, come immediately back to the vineyard, recover, and then go decide where to go from there.
Yeah, I know.
With
Robin
your
was
insight
interested in the
as-
ruins.
Yeah, with your insight as you understand that if you successfully defeat the druids at Yester Hill, the Order of the Feather, they will be your peeps. That like for the rest of the campaign. Like
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, their spy network, their resources, their knowledge, it would be at your disposal. Like for the rest of the campaign. This would be
Yeah,
a huge connection.
I'll share that with everyone too. Like, I think that.
But you are literally going into essentially like enemy territory,
like blight and evil animals and monstrosities and all sorts of other crazy shit, like everywhere you turn. Like it's a crazy place. So
And how far is it from here?
how far is Yester Hill from
Yeah,
where you
from the
currently are?
vineyard.
Let me go to the real map that has actual measurements and stuff.
Oh, I
let me
wonder
go.
where. I can't wait. At the end of the campaign, I would like you to show us the real map. I would be very interested to compare it to our.
It's so gorgeous. It's like fully 3D. It's like
Oh, wow.
animated. There's like clouds and birds and shit that like fly around. It's beautiful. So if you just cut across the wilderness, Yester Hill is a dangerous 9 miles away. I say dangerous because that's pretty fucking close. It's like 9 or 10 miles from where you currently are.
Yeah, but I mean, we would have to go over the land. There is no
Yeah,
road to it.
there
so-
is no road. Like you could take the road to get close,
So
but
9 miles, like what? 1, 2, 3 checks on the random encounter check before we get there. Or is that just within?
because you're going to be moving through dangerous forests that are overgrown and filled with tears and stuff, you are going to be traveling much slower than normal. Also, you're going to be off-road, so your encounters are going to be on a 15 or higher instead of a 18 or higher on a D20. So it is going to be very dangerous. Let's see, 5e travel calculator, because you don't have anybody in the group that provides like wilderness travel
we
bonuses,
don't-
right?
Yeah,
No.
no.
Okay.
We have no range.
No, Rangers banned.
Yeah, Ranger's banned. So
They need to be unlocked.
All right.
They need to
And
be unlocked.
Rogue Scout doesn't provide
No.
anything.
No.
They don't
They're
provide
very
travel
they're very
bonuses.
selfish.
They
It's
get
just for the
they get
it's just for them.
expertise in nature and survival, but that's it.
Yeah.
Which is arguably better in a traditional raw 5e game. But
So, because it would be a slower pace, because of the terrain and everything, you would still be able to get there in half a day. So yeah, 4 checks.
4 checks. Probably it would counters on the way there.
The
well,
statis-
4 on average, we
statistically,
would have
yeah,
1 encounter on the way there. If
Right,
he's rolling
yeah.
a 15 or higher.
Yeah. I'm assuming we always get fucked up. So 2 encounters on the way there.
hmm
Yeah, that's not bad. So, but here's the
And
thing,
then we have to
right?
do
So,
it,
so
and
let's
then
say
another
we leave.
Encounter on the way back.
But what if all the druids? What if everything flees? I don't know. But I think.
You are
but here's
too
what we could do.
optimistic.
Here's what we could do. All right, we could go, and then if we get fucked up, be like, all right, maybe tomorrow we'll turn around, come back to the vineyard. You know, get back to full health. Try again the next day or next week or whatever, and we can just keep doing that until we don't hit random encounters. I'm just saying.
I mean, each time we walk back and walk forward, we're gonna get messed up by a random encounter.
Depends on how far we get.
Well, I mean, here's just some
We'll get
public.
it.
We're gonna
here's
get
some,
messed up wherever we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Look, here's some public rolls. You got attacked right away, 2 times,
He's getting all the attacks out of the way.
3
3
times.
times.
Okay. Stop rolling.
All
Now
right.
we're good to go, guys.
Now we can go. We'll start with that 9.
Right.
Yeah.
So just keep in mind, like, yeah, it is a 1 in 4 chance every hour that you encounter something, but not all encounters are bad encounters. Most are, though. But some of them are actually good. Some of them are useful.
Okay, I think
we get wherever we go, we're gonna get fucked
I
up.
think what we should do.
In my opinion, the scariest part of this campaign is the random encounters.
Yeah.
Like, because I have no control over them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are being like, the NPCs are like, you could maybe do this, but don't go here. But there's no way for them to be like, try not to run into high level encounters while you're traveling.
Yeah.
Right? There's
Mhm.
Yeah. I just knew yesterday was nearby. And
Yeah.
then Robin was also, interested in that ruins, but I'm not really.
The runes of
Arson.
Perez?
No, Arson
Arson.
Vault.
I'm
So-
also interested in Argon
Because there's like a whole bunch.
And then there's also your
of
cart.
missing- Yeah, there's like a missing.
So we have
and we have
so
cover now.
so we have a sanctuary, and then there's like 3 things we're all interested around here, and both wherever we go, we're gonna have running into a random encounter. So I mean, it'll be pretty bad going to here. It might be pretty bad going to here. It might be pretty bad going to here. Because in all these cases, we have to go off road anyways.
The only safe thing I think we could do right now is Kresik, which we might just get turned around. Abby.
I don't know if they'll let us in.
close
That's
to
the problem.
Kresik. Exactly. It's kind of like
I mean,
it's a dice roll. What's gonna happen
And
there?
it's probably
Yeah.
2 days of travel to get there.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but other than that,
also,
I don't know what else
do
to
you
do.
openly discuss your plans in front of the Mardikovs? Because again, they have a network of spies and informants and stuff like that. So would you trust them enough to have these conversations in front of them?
Yeah,
in
I
case-
think
okay.
with Ez's insight, I'm not gonna make the decision for everyone, but I think
Huh.
Ez, with her insight, she really trusts them. She thinks that they are a force for good.
I mean, we pretty much almost died for these fools, so Jason's all in on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you mentioned going to Kresik, Davian says that if you give them time, they will prepare an offering of wine for Kresik, and maybe that will allow, maybe that will give you access to Kresik.
you think they might be interested in if we show them Henry's gun? It's a different type of weapon, and that they're all about guns, right?
And they agree that would definitely be of interest to them because
yeah, but we don't want to short Henry. I mean, we've got the rifle back in Valakai that was collateral for Anne's prosthetics.
the name they drop when you bring up guns and Kresik is Cock Heckler. And Cock
I'll never forget it.
Alright. So Cock Heckler is a
Are you sure it's
renowned
not Coach?
Oh, maybe. Let's see. How pronounce? You know, hey,
Can't
listen.
wait for it.
There's a lot of cocks in the German language.
That's a great name.
All right,
Okay.
let's see.
That's my next character name.
That's his name.
How to
I mean,
pronounce?
honestly, Cock is funnier.
Yeah. His name is
Heckler.
his name is Cock Heckler. I don't know what you're talking about. That is how you pronounce it. That's how
Okay.
you yeah.
It ain't that much better. The official pronunciation is Coke. I think Cock's
No,
just
no, it's
Cock's
Cock.
more fun.
It's Cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cock Heckler is a famous is the most famous gunsmith in the region, and he would definitely be interested in seeing this otherworldly firearm. So that might also help you get in.
Yeah, if we not going back to Valakai, we would at least have
I'm not interested in going back to Valakai. That
have
place sucks.
the Marikov send word back to his family, letting them know like, hey, we're
And-
alive.
Oh yeah, fair, yeah.
I guess you can send a Raven now. Maybe it might work.
Right, because
They do tell you that if you rest for a few days, your friend the Blue Raven would be willing to join you if you intend to go to Yesterhill. That they just don't have like a fight left in them, the Mardikovs, after everything that they've been through. But that this, yeah.
Is the Blue Raven a trained fighter?
She is, yes.
we
That's
wanna
a
hear
nice
few
way of
days, I
asking.
think.
Is her stats better than yours? Because your stats suck.
I'm not.
But
well, Jason wouldn't even ask the question. He'd be like, "At least 1 hit point. Let's take her."
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. Jason.
Oh yeah, totally useful. Ravens.
I think we're gonna be here for more than 3 days, regardless to rest. But
Yeah.
I vote Yesterhill. If we're gonna take a vote, the way Ez sees it is, whatever we do is danger. This item of crazy power that could rival Strahd, she's very, very interested in. So that's where she wants to go. That's her vote.
Yeah, we know more about the stone than we do the ruins, or even the wagon per se. So, yeah, Jason leans Yesterhill, and then the wagon being the second option.
Wayne will vote for Yesterhill, not so much for the, anti-Strahd of it all, but more of like let's help these people. Let's let the wine flow. Not in a revelry sense, just in like economic sense.
Okay,
Uh,
sounds like you guys are doing
yeah.
Yester Hill.
Sounds like us to Hill then.
Okay. So, as far as I'm concerned, you guys can take as long as you need before you go to Yester Hill. But I will be checking how long that is, because things are, now that you've arrived here, you've triggered other events in the world that will also start happening. So I have to track the events that are already started, and then the new events that you have started. All right. Do you guys want me to take you to the dashboard since you kind of know where you're going, or do you want to stay here on the map?
I mean, either works.
Yeah, either works for me.
Okay.
Will 2 days
So
be enough for us? Or we
I have 2 wounds and 1 injury.
Right. On the second day, you could roll your Constitution save to clear the injury, right?
Yeah, so I would need one day of rest, and then you can with the Constitution check, I can get rid of 1 wound, 2 wounds, right? With the 1 day of rest, if I pass the Constitution check. Let me go and look at it again. The
And if you don't
journal.
have a wound, then you can remove an injury.
Yeah, so it'll take 2 days. If I pass the check the first day, it'll take 2 days probably.
I do think we need to be in Valakai by the 1st of Sintiaver.
Yeah,
Which
I got the date here
is-
somewhere.
1 week away. Otherwise, we're gonna miss the festival of the Blazing Sun, and I don't really want to go to the festival, but I feel like something big is gonna happen.
Plus, we need the weapon back from Bolinski.
Blinsky, yeah. But I think
Well,
we
need
could
25
do.
gold to get it back, though. Are we gonna
We're-
have?
Yeah, we're supposed to get 21 gold from the Murkodovs.
I mean, with these
Valakai.
we could probably now, if we're gonna have, since now we have 3 silver great axes, we could probably sell the basic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have
Okay.
enough to sell when we get back.
So I took
Yeah, we should talk about the weapons.
so
I think a great axe should go to.
yeah, and took a great axe and took a great axe and
Robin
1 short sword.
And Robin and Jason.
She took a great axe and 1 short sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I can keep the great axe on me.
I
and
think
then,
we should.
drop the shield if need be.
I think we
use it.
should give both Irenia and Wayne a longbow. Can you use longbows?
No, I can only
No.
use simple weapons, and I'm good on simple and
Okay.
martial firearms.
I can
Then
use
I
a
guess
longbow.
Okay.
Hold
So we
1.
could give them to Irenia and Henry,
Yeah.
or because I'm pretty sure Henry can use martial weapons.
Can Irene use the longbow?
Can Irenia use a longbow? Yes.
Okay.
She's technically an NPC scout, so she would be able to use a longbow.
Yeah, we
Wayne
could
will look
split.
a little sad because he was hoping that we were going to use the silver arrows for use those to melt down and make silver bullets.
Oh.
We're gonna use them to
I mean,
kill
could
druids.
we
Wayne,
do
Wayne,
that?
Wayne hasn't said anything. He'll just keep his mouth shut. He'll just look a little sad.
No. I mean, if we have the capability to do that, we should do that. You're a PC.
Well,
right, but
the
we
question is,
don't have the
curr-
tools. We'd have to have
currently,
someone
yeah.
do it for us.
Currently, you
Yeah.
don't have the equipment to do it, so
Yeah,
that's something
I-
that you could easily pick up in Krezk, though.
So
Well,
it makes more
I mean,
sense to use the
Easily
resources
get it
at
in
hand.
Krezk. I don't know about getting into Krezk and traveling to Krezk, but yeah, it's something that could be handled in Krezk.
All right. So how many days do we need? I need just a DC 13 medicine check, and then I can heal my 3 wounds.
I think we'll need 2 days for sure.
Yeah.
Crash, can I get Irenia to steady my heavy bleeding?
Oh, also worth mentioning, now that you've committed to Yester Hill, both Anne and Ez, you feel that going to Yester Hill is the right decision. So there's like a supernatural premonition that
Could we
Oh,
The
we lost
music stopped. I don't know if we lost Crash.
yeah, if the music stopped, we probably lost them.
Yeah. Shoot.
Hmm.
I
Supernatural
was totally
draw.
gonna fake everyone out and ask like, is he stronger than me? But I don't have that.
You two and your dirty deals.
Yeah, but they're done dirt cheap, so it's okay. Really? Nothing? Nothing on the ACDC reference?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't get it. Maybe if Lauren was here, Lauren would have gotten it.
Uh,
Yeah, it went over my
you
head.
uncultured swines.
Uncultured. I'm sorry, I'm not walking around listening to ACDC. I'm not 52.
You don't have to be 52. Jeez. And I'm kidding.
You're right. You're right. My dad listened to ACDC, and he's like 65.
Oh.
Welcome back.
hey, that was
Yeah.
very strange. So my Discord just completely froze.
Oh.
Yeah. Like nothing else had any problems. I just ran a Ookla speed test or whatever. Everything's like fucking great. But yeah, it just completely died.
Yeah, you were the only one.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, the last thing we heard you say was me and Anne feel really good about going to Yesterhill.
Yeah, you feel that you feel purposeful. Like the things that have happened to you and that guide you and influence you, they feel drawn to Yesterhill. Let me get some music going again. All right. So you guys are kind of in charge of your healing process and all that. I will take care of the NPCs.
I
I'll take
need
you
a
back to
DC.
the
I need a DC
map.
13 medicine for my Irenia to steady my heavy bleeding.
All right. Let me get the music going again. There we go. All
Hey,
right.
2 wounds down the drain.
Okay, here we go. Heals from Irenia. Is there anyone capable of assisting Irenia?
I can.
Oh, okay. So here we go with advantage because it's that easy to help your friends in 5e. Here we go. 1, a 2. I don't know who needs these, but I'm just gonna roll a bunch of them.
They're private.
Of course they are.
And he'll
Wait,
just tell us what they are.
are they still private? All right, hold
Yeah,
on.
you,
Yeah,
you,
you
I
said
think
you weren't,
okay.
you weren't gonna
Alright.
change it.
Oh,
My
Yeah,
heavy
well-
Because you were
bleeding
sick
is
and
dead.
tired.
oh,
also,
there you go.
medicine is automatically hidden.
Oh, it's back to being hidden. Okay.
Yeah.
Foundry 10 migration.
No,
Yeah,
you had changed that when we moved over for because all our medicines
For-
checks were like death saves and stuff like that. You don't know
Oh yeah,
diseases and all
fair.
that stuff.
Okay.
Let's look here. Death
Alright.
and
So we
recovery.
are changing it so that I don't know if you guys saw this, but if you get healed to full HP, that will clear your lingering death saves.
Okay.
So if you've got lingering death saves, rather than forcing you guys to wait till you get to a sanctuary, if you heal all the way up to max HP, that will clear the failed death saves, which feels like a pretty good compromise because you're still having to burn resources and stuff like that. Even if you're only like down like 2 HP, you still have to get all the way up to full to clear them, but then that'll clear your lingering failed death saves.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Parple's just gonna burn all his fucking hit dice to just heal all his stuff. So let's see.
that's this plus. It's still wild to me that you're the only group that recruited this son of a bitch. All right.
I don't understand why you wouldn't.
All right. So he spends this 15 fucking hit dice.
Jesus.
And he's like, purple, feel better, better. And I guess he is. He doesn't have disrupted equilibrium anymore, or any of that shit. Because he, he just has to cure a wound. All right, yeah. So this dude's good to go. Good for you, Purple.
Okay, so I had a long rest, rolled a DC 15, so that'd be an extra wound removed. But no, I only have the one wound, so I can remove the injury. All right.
Yeah. And I've got there should be a link to the recovery rules.
Yeah,
Yeah,
says
that's what I'm
crossbones.
reading
Okay.
off of.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Cool.
just order of
Okay.
operations it, so
Yeah.
I'm doing it right.
So there is the issue of poor Robin, who is going to need, an update to the art, I guess, because Robin lost an eye in that whole fight.
I mean,
An eye
with enough effects on her, it looks like she has an eye patch. That
Yeah, right.
that
Poor Robin. He's also got exhaustion too, which is going to slow down the healing process significantly, right? Because
can you could reduce exhaustion and reduce a wound at the same time, right?
We use
Uh,
one exhaustion when we
yeah.
do a rest in a sanctuary.
Correct. Yeah. You recover from one wound after each successful long rest. After completing a long rest with modest accommodation, you may roll a Constitution saving throw, 15. On a success, you recover from a second wound if you have one. This counts as their long rest activity. Use of a healer skip by someone with proficiency in medicine gives advantage to this roll. This counts as their long rest activity. Alternatively, use of a healer skip by someone without any wounds with proficiency in medicine allows the person to substitute their medicine check for the patient's con save. This counts as their long rest activity. Magic. A cure wound spell can remove one wound, but must be cast at the same level, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to worry about that. You cannot recover from long-term injuries if you have any wounds.
Yeah.
And then broken bones, muscle and tissue, scarring, and lost parts. So her eyeball is a lost part, so there's really nothing to do about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can recover from exhaustion separately from wounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's some con saves from her. I'm gonna assume you're gonna spend at least 2 days resting. Yeah. Oof.
Ed needed it at least 2 days.
Yeah,
Okay,
and needed 2
cool.
days as well.
And I don't mind if we take a
Like
I'm
a
try-
third day.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the calendar. So if we do want to be in Valakai for the festival, it's 2 days to get here, half a day to get to the hill.
And then we're probably gonna need. Assume we're gonna get fucked up, so we're gonna need a day or 2 days to get movable.
We're probably missing the festival. We shouldn't even plan to be there. Yeah, sounds good to me. Take all the time you need.
It's liberating when you're like, you know what? We just can't make that commitment.
I mean, we could if we took 2 days, went to Esther Hill, came back, rested 2 days, and then went to Valakai, we could make it. But
I got so many things.
Wayne's only concern is making sure that we're back by 3 weeks so we
We
can
should-
unpawn the rifle.
yeah, I don't know if Valakai's gonna be there in 3 weeks, buddy.
We need to-
but
we need-
we'll try.
We need to go to
Hey,
Yester Hill.
Did you read ahead?
No,
Did you
I
read it?
just
Okay.
everything's all the context clues scream suicide pact. Like,
Well, in that
I was
case,
going to
I mean,
Or they
if-
get teleported out and you guys miss the boat.
that's possible.
That is actually possible.
Wouldn't that be some shit?
Yeah, Leo's the only one that gets the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That'd be.
And the
real
cat,
petty.
Leo and the cat.
I mean,
Telling stories on the porch.
multiversal theory, he is not wrong. Like, his plan has a very, very small chance of working. Based on the cosmology of Dungeons & Dragons. It has a very small chance of working. Let's see. Like, the Baron definitely is crazy, but could
crazy
work.
like a fox.
Yeah, it could work. So
All
So you
right.
say there's
Hey,
a
I'm just saying,
chance.
if we go back and Balakai's not there, that's problems that we don't have anymore.
That'd be quite shocking. We show back up
Oof.
and not there at all.
Hey.
And that means that Henry gets all the bullets I have. Speaking of which, you said Henry was down to like 8 rounds?
Yes, he's down to 8 rounds.
Okay. Because I've got. I happen to have 69 rifle rounds, so I will gladly share it. Just give those to him at this point, because I can't use them.
So Victor is going to be a liability. Dude got a bad constitution, and his collapsed lung can't be healed until he gets rid of his wounds. He's got 3 wounds. No, sorry. I think he has 4 wounds,
Yeah, on
actually.
the second
Can
day, I
we focus
assist.
all the Irenia healing medicine checks to help him on his?
Okay,
Yeah.
that could work. All right.
Yeah, and I'm available to assist anybody on the second day. Only needed 1 day to clear myself up.
Okay.
Same.
All right. So if,
Yeah,
if
same-
you
second
guys
day
are
too.
if you guys are willing to put in that work for him, then he should be all right. So
Yeah.
okay.
A-
But
and-
I would say that 3 days of downtime would probably be needed to get everybody squared away.
Okay.
Well,
That's
then
fine.
I say we take those 3 days.
Yeah.
Since
If you agree to 3 days, we'll just hand wave it. We'll say that everybody
Yeah,
is
that's fine with me.
starting fresh as a fucking daisy on the morning of the 4th day.
so with us taking the extra time,
Minus an eyeball.
minus an eyeball.
Whoa! You said hand waving.
Well, daisies don't have eyes, so I guess you're still fresh as a daisy. But yeah. Ooh. All right.
So do the 14 blight vines equate to a 20-foot silk rope, or like each vine is like
Each one is 20 feet of silk rope.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what will be involved to like weave 3 of them into a single rope? I know you said it was going to be a crafting check.
Yeah. Like Stefania's husband, I think his name's Dagmir, something like that. He's very good with like sort of general crafting. If you want, he and the children will make you just a big ass fucking vine rope if that's what you want them to do.
I mean, I just need something to. I just want something to swap out the 50-foot hempen rope I have, so I have something equivalent, if need be, but as a fraction of the weight.
Yeah, sure.
There's no way we could combine multiple blight needles to make like makeshift arrows or anything.
Or
Those are
one of
darts.
those like
Yeah.
So that's a throwing weapon.
maybe we could like combine them all to make one of those like nail bombs for a
Well,
divinity.
you could certainly, yeah. I mean, if you are proficient in making bombs, it would be a great ingredient for that.
Hey Henry, how what'd you learn at Ranger School?
But yeah, they can do the vines into essentially silk rope. They can combine the lengths for you. You would lose probably a foot from each. So if you put 2 20s together, you get a 38-foot rope sort of thing.
I was thinking like doing 3 together, so a 57-foot rope.
All right. So on the 3rd day, the Blue Raven would arrive. And she would transform into her human form, he says, as he drops her mini, and oh, it actually was her human form. Nice. All right. And so she transforms into her human form and says, thank you for everything you've done. I've been watching you for a long time. I had a good feeling about you, and I'm glad that feeling was not misplaced. My name is Muriel Martikov. Thank you for saving my family.
It was you don't need to thank us. It was the right thing to do. It's
You
a
get the
pleasure to finally meet you.
general vibe that she is much more capable than these essentially NPC commoner were ravens. Like, this is an adventurer. This person goes out in the world and does shit. She looks at all of you and she says, I'm very sorry about the death of Chris. We shared a night of intimacy, and he was very sweet.
That's
I guess. Thanks for sharing.
yeah, I didn't know that, but we do now.
It was back at the Vistani camp when you,
Oh, when he ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
and then she kind of looks around like maybe she said the wrong thing. Like, was that not the right thing to say? And then she says, so we will be attacking Yester Hill. My recommendation is stealth. How do you fare in such areas?
And
Can't say
gives a
that's
smile. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
expertise of our group.
Well, without stealth, you will be confronting many patrols of druids, berserkers, hunters, and their many allies.
Do you know of Yesterhill of Indito?
I am very familiar with the layout. We can weave a path through the woods to avoid most of their patrols. But again, without stealth, you will draw them to us, and any sort of combat will likely signal more patrols. The scouts and occasionally the berserkers will carry horns that they will blow to call others to their location. The hill is a tiered structure. The Kavani of old, they used it as a sort of holy ground and burial site. Now it is in the control of their corrupted descendants, the Faithless. At the top of the hill, there is an ancient tree of great evil. The tree is called the Golthius tree, and it is the source of the druid's power. I fear that they have taken the stone and plan to feed it to the tree, or use it in some other ritual to gain the powers of the stone. Has Devian filled you in on the powers these stones truly have beyond the nourishment of the earth?
Only a little bit. He said they were ancient relics or artifacts of this land, and that their
Yes.
power is strong enough to rival Strahd.
He gave you the ability to use magics you normally can't use.
There are 3 stones: the essence of change, the heart of summer, and the soul of winter. Davian says that the druids have taken the soul of winter. This protects you from heat and gives you control over minor magics of water and the dead, and bolsters your general constitution. But it could be used as a power source. I don't know exactly what they plan to do with it, but I do know that they are working with Baba Lysaga, who has the essence of change. she has used the essence of change to transform her hut into a monstrous spider.
And what about the last one?
The Heart of Summer, I have been unable to discern where it has gone, but I suspect that the hags of the windmill might have it.
The destroyed windmill on the road?
Yes.
I remember seeing a windmill on the eastern side of Valakai.
Yes. It was once called the stone grinder, but it is more appropriate to call it the bone grinder now. For they use its mighty stone wheel to grind the bones of children, to make the flour for their dream pastries. I'm sorry that I did not tell you this sooner, but I did not know if I could trust you. But now that you have saved my kin, I consider you my allies.
So let's talk about stealth. Is there anything we could do? Maybe we do that stupid impersonation idea that... Is it that Anna had?
Well,
Yeah, we disguise ourselves as
Or-
other druids.
we have an ally, Jenny Greenteeth. She is a hag, but of noble pursuits. She lives in the forest west of Valakai. It would be a detour, but we could go to her and see if she has any reagents or alchemical or herbal solutions that could help you with your rather noisy nature. Or you could simply just try harder.
Well, what if we use the clothes of the druids and the scouts that took over the vineyard? What if we dressed up as them?
Weren't they speaking in that weird language?
Yes, they speak Druidic, a secret language known only to their people. But from a distance, perhaps you could pass as a group of berserkers, hunters, and druids making your way through their lands. They are a disorganized and chaotic lot. It is unlikely with their masks and their filth that they would be able to identify each other easily.
The only problem we run into is if they get up close and start talking to us.
Correct.
We just have to make sure they don't get any horns off.
Yes, you would be wise to pay close attention to who is carrying horns of warning, and either break the horns, or take their lives as quickly as possible. Though taking their lives is much harder than it sounds, as you have probably learned.
Yeah, but if they aren't summoning blights, I mean, if we can go at them straight head up, straight on.
Their lands are rife with blights.
Well, shit.
Did you happen to find a Gothic staff on one of the druids when you defeated them?
I shattered it. It was
That
pure
is
evil.
a pity. It could have been used to dissuade any patrolling blights from attacking you.
Well, maybe it's worth finding one stray patrol with one druid. Make sure it doesn't it doesn't blow its horn and take its staff.
Perhaps. There is also a creature that lives in the woods around Yester Hill that you should know about. It is called the Timber Trap. It is a massive spider able to disguise itself as a tree. it is very difficult, if not impossible, to spot. So be warned that we will likely encounter this creature. They are, however, vulnerable to fire. So if you have access to such magics or alchemical substances, that will be of great use.
Well, it's a good thing we have Victor.
Mm.
Victor nods, covered in band-aids, and it gives you a thumbs up.
You're a vital member. And very brave.
When you say that, he blushes and he looks away and he says, "I just do my part. That's it." Right. She says, "You have many powerful allies. I think that together we can do this. We can disrupt the ritual, perhaps even kill the leader of the Faithless. He is an ancient man. So ancient, in fact, I have suspicions that he might be one of the living dead."
Like a ghost?
Like, do you know Mummy?
Hmm?
Yes. Wrapped in bandages, buried, but comes back.
She seems a little confused. I just mean
Pyramids.
preserved by the earth and risen by their own cruel will.
Zombie?
Revenant. Revenant, not zombie.
Well, his name is Svarog. If we can find and kill him, it will likely scatter the Faithless until such a time as they are able to find and elect a new leader. You will know him for his flowing beard and his blood-red eyes.
Alright. Well, I guess we're going to brew tend to be druids and berserkers.
It seems the most achievable for us. Miro, do you have any sort of oversight of what the structure looks like that when we come across this tiered hillside?
Yes.
I will return. And she leaves the room.
Crash Wing's just going to give the rifle bullets that he has to Henry. Without a rifle himself, it's just dead.
Makes sense. All right, so how many should I add to his sheet?
69.
69. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bullets prepped. That would be 77 then. All right. Good for you, Henry. You're back in the game, buddy.
Yay game.
Right.
Yeah, he's right there.
All right, view a player version. Yeah, I could probably show you this. Okay. I'll post it here. Nope, maybe I won't, cause Foundry 10. Hold on. Let me see. No, not that one. Hold on. Player version. There we go. All right, I'll post it into Foundry chat and pin it, but I'll also post it into Discord.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Oh.
Ah,
Alright.
Huge structure.
1 square equals 50 feet. Goddamn, that's so huge.
Yeah. And this is your destination. This doesn't even cover the journey there. So let me post that into Discord. All right, so when you look at it in the top right, that is the path that the Faithless would just use, right? Like the old road from the days of the Kavani. All of those weird gray things, those are cairns. Is that how you pronounce it? Like barbarian burial mounds.
mhm.
I think it's like pronouncing it cairns. And so yeah, this used to be where the Kavani would go and bury their great heroes and stuff like this, like a religious site. Everywhere that you see those weird triangles, that's indicating a change in elevation. And you will notice towards the bottom that is 100 feet each time. And so
Pretty steep.
yeah, there is a path that goes straight up to the top, and that's the one that goes from the the top right to the center. But that is going to be heavily guarded. Now, you'll also notice that you could sort of walk a sort of spiraling path all the way up the mountain, which is sort of what pilgrims would do back in the day to honor all the people that died here on their way to the top, and then their way back down the hill, they would walk that spiraling path all the way down. So this was a hill that the ancient people basically tiered. So if you looked at it from the side, it would look like a wedding cake, where each one is like a flattened plateau and another flattened plateau and another flattened plateau with a slight grade like that goes up. So you could kind of walk it in a spiral all the way up. At the very top, which is 400 feet up from, I guess, sea level or whatever that is in Barovia, there is a central circle of stones where they do all their druidy rituals and whatnot. And then Muriel informs you that they have built a wooden effigy of Strahd von Zarovich that they pray to. And then a short distance, about 200 feet away, is the Gulthius tree, which is a massive, evil tree that they also worship.
And that's
Now,
where the stone is.
Yeah, she believes that the stone is going to be fed to the Gulthius tree. Her suggestion is to come around the back in the southwest and scale each of the tiers of the wedding cake without being seen, and then approach the tree from behind while they're busy doing their ritual stuff or whatever. She points out that the druids are humans and that they will not be able to see in the dark. And so as long as you guys don't bring a light source, you might be able to just climb 400 feet of cliffs to get to the thing without being spotted. This is spoken by a person who can fly, by the way. But she's,
Also,
yeah,
also,
I mean,
Also,
I feel
we're-
like we're more
we're
of a
human.
climbing party than a stealthing party.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can't see in the
we got
dark,
power,
and
so I mean, we can do
Mhm.
anything.
if they can't see in the dark because they're human, then that
Uh-huh.
means we can't see in the dark either.
Okay, but she says, but I can see in the dark.
Mhm. So,
And-
we're gonna be
and I'll let you know if anything is coming, because
So-
I will be in my raven form.
okay. So we're gonna be climbing up this hill,
Mm-hmm.
400 feet
Mm-hmm.
in the dark where we cannot see, and have to be.
It will be very dark. Tonight is a new moon.
And the only way we'll be able to know if what's in front of us or where we can see is based off of you telling us, if something's coming. Okay.
He says, "Yes, you understand."
Hmm.
It seems like a good plan to me. I can
I'll just
see
fly
actually-
up and I will call 3 times to let you know if someone is coming, and I will call 2 times to let you know that it is safe to proceed. It will be almost like a game.
We need Molotov cocktails.
What is that?
Alcohol bottle, wine bottle, something of the appropriate size. You have a fuel in there, a rag, and light it up, toss it.
Why wouldn't
Shatters,
you?
spreads fire.
Why wouldn't you just use alchemist fire?
Do we have alchemist fire?
Alchemist fire is significantly better than a Molotov cocktail in every way.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah. So a Molotov cocktail in 5e is an improvised thrown weapon, which means it has a maximum range of 60 feet. It does have a much bigger explosion than an alchemist fire, and it can set people alight if they fail the saving throw. But it's basically like a little 1d10 fireball.
Can you make those and just throw them whenever?
Well, we can't just make them. I'm saying, I mean, we would have to see if there are resources here at the vineyard that we could use. But we would need spirits or oil, lamp oil, something.
We are in a winery.
Right, but I mean, I'm talking a higher alcohol level than
Yeah.
wine.
Plus, we want the wine to go back to the Barovians.
Wait, a lot of the wine was poisoned. Why don't we just use some of that? If we could somehow augment it with like lamp oil, that's
Wine is so non-flammable, like
Yeah.
that. I mean, it's just it's
Oh,
just
then-
not- yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
Well, I just thinking like, well, it's already spoiled anyway.
Well, yeah. I just mean that wine just
Wouldn't
does
work.
not. Yeah, it does not catch fire. Like, yeah.
Use the poisoned wine against them somehow or another.
Challenge them to a drinking contest.
Why don't we just go climb this hill and then kill them?
That's probably more like what's going to happen.
I mean, having a source of fire, Muriel tells you, is really good. And if you need to make this
Can the tree be burned?
Molotov cocktail, that's something that she would try to help you with, but she doesn't know exactly what you need. She says that the tree, she does not know if the tree burns or not. She has never gotten close to it. It is a terrifying thing to behold, and it makes her feel ill to look upon it.
Well, at least we
Well,
got
do they
all those
have-
vines to help us climb.
Is there do they have any oil here?
They do have oil, yeah.
Well, maybe we should bring some. If anything, we might be able to
And they have plenty of bottles. So you could probably make a real shitty Molotov cocktail with the oil they have.
you still
I
have-
would say
do
that
you still have,
I'd say that it's probably a Molotov cocktail would probably be compared to Alchemist Fire would be very action economy intense. Like it would be an
Bonus
item,
action
it
to
would be an
light it,
item
yeah.
interaction to get it out, and then another item interaction to prep it. Like it would just be what makes Alchemist Fire so good is it's self-contained. Like you throw the little glass orb, it explodes, napalm comes out, it does the thing. But you could certainly make do with what you have, and it's better than nothing.
so
And
I was gonna
should
say
be easier than using oil and then lighting the torch and then using the torch to light the oil.
I was gonna say if we had enough, a couple bottles of oil, we throw that to get the oil onto whatever we're trying to get to, and then just throw something that is flammable at it.
Or just have Victor ignite them.
Or if
There you go.
Victor.
Oil plus Victor, probably your best bet, because the Molotov would also be clumsy, so you'd be rolling like grenade rules. So if you missed the target, it could wind up anywhere.
Here, let's just get the oil, and then Victor could do the lighting.
We should combine more of those
Do you still have
quick bites into
Would-
one
Chris's
group.
Chris's
20
lighter?
would 20 flasks of oil work for you guys?
I think
Okay.
that's a
Say
lot.
so.
All right, I'll add that
Take
to your purple porting services.
He's getting kind of full
But he is strong and will be strong for hand.
with those 50 rations.
Yeah,
Oh my
God! Why are we carrying those?
The
we don't need to
rations of
take.
questionable origin?
We don't
You
need to take the
nuts?
50 rations on a one-day journey.
Yeah, we should take the blight rope and make him
Why
into
does
at least
Purple
100
have
foot
Fane's
lengths.
Boon? Purple wouldn't have Fane's Boon. He's not an MC. Is that MC? I mean that.
Oh, I think it's because I had purple pulling services out when you were
Oh.
dragging them over.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that means I probably didn't give it to Robin, because I opened 5 character sheets and I was like, I did it. I distributed the blessings.
I'm done today.
Alright.
I did it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Alright,
Let's see. Fane's Boon for Robin.
Alright.
There we go. Okay.
Since I fight with 2 weapons, it doesn't really make sense for me to try to throw something. It's just too much.
Would throwing the oil be considered a fast hands thing?
Yes, because it's normally an item interaction, or it's normally an item action, which is different than an item interaction. So yes, as the brave half elf, half orc of the frozen north showed us all, you can throw a fuckload of oil if you're a rogue.
Okay.
Lots of oil, but you need those free hands, which is something that Pathfinder 2's been teaching us. Feels like in D&D we just pretend we have like 6 arms. We're just like, fuck it.
Well,
But-
honestly, I just think of it as like, I'm holding a sword, right? But I can like grab a bottle, with the sword still in my hand. It's not comfortable, but
I
That's
sort of like the
just how I picture it.
yeah, I sort of like the enforcement of hands because I don't know. To me it makes me think a lot more strategically.
Oh yeah, I like
about
it.
everything
I like
do.
it in Pathfinder.
Yeah. So
In
and
5e, where you can just do so much crazy shit for one action, and then like if you really follow the hand rules, then you're like.
yeah,
doing
I don't think it's that.
something
I don't think
minor.
it's that bad here because it does reward rogues with fast hands, and then secondly, we have minor actions now, so like you really shouldn't ever be that hard up for like item interaction, because you can always trade out for a second item interaction if you need it.
Yeah.
So you
I
put the sword away, you pull out the thing with the with the second item interaction. You don't even have to drop your weapon on the ground anymore, kind of thing. But yeah, so there's still
Yeah.
options.
I agree.
All right, so I think this is a good place for us to stop. We ran a little bit later than normal because we had a little bit later of a start, and also this kind of puts you guys in a really good position to get ready for your next session. So, good job. So with Yesterhill on the horizon, a new ally, and potentially some very, very powerful allies soon to come. Yeah, this is a very good place to end, and everyone is still alive-ish, so that's really good. All right. Quick announcements. I don't know if Dom and I are going to do a podcast tomorrow or not. I'm feeling pretty shitty.
You
but,
let me
like,
know.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since we did a podcast. It'd be nice to do one. And we certainly have a lot of things to talk about. We'll just see what happens. Saturday morning, there is going to be a Red Hand of Doom game. If you want to see how bad everyone can feel when the DM enforces a campaign timer, that's going to be the session for you. Cause man, it's rough. There's a part of me that's like, just hand wave the campaign timer, and I'm like, no, not for this campaign.
I remember.
That's not how it works.
I remember seeing the
Yeah.
giant text on the prep stream, and I was like, man.
Yeah.
And they're just doing this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's stress. The stress levels are very high. It's very high in Red Hand right now.
Crash,
So
if you hand wave that campaign timer, you will be doing him a disservice.
I know, exactly. But man, if you do what they did in the last session, oh my god, it was I'm curious to see what they end up doing this Saturday. But that campaign is heading towards the finish line, big time. So Saturday night, we don't have video game club. One of us go to the Renfest. I've got shit going on that I have to do. Sunday, no games from me. It's Mother's Day. My mom's super sad right now, so I'm gonna try to cheer her up, and then I don't know. I also need to rest because this month is just killing me. Monday, though, we're going to continue Odyssey Prime, which has also been very stressful. And then Tuesday, we're going to play some Pathfinder Abomination Vaults. And I got a good feeling about things now. We hit our level 5 respec, and 17 sessions later, I think we understand how to play the game. And our character respecs are pretty good. Pretty good. I've only seen them in action for about 15 minutes, and I already feel like we've made the right decision. And then Cyberpunk Red continues. Wednesday, we're going to play some more Dragon's Dogma. Thursday, we'll be back here for more Curse of Strahd. So does anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
nope.
All right. Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you around the Discord server.
Alrighty. Take care.
Night.
Thanks.